Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I play the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. I'm your host, Thom Raley. The scenario is 4 Hours to Reno, and it's set in the Down Darker Trails era. It was written by Graeme Patrick, and it can be found in Chaosium's Cult of Chaos. Our keeper is Alex Sun, and this is a long one-shot. So without any further delays, let's begin our journey into the darkness. Alex.
Thank you, Tom. The year is 1867, and the steam engine has been brought to the Wild West, and with it, locomotion. And that's where we start this scenario. In motion. You can feel the tracks underneath you, click, clack, as you are all in the postal car of a train heading to from Salt Lake City to Reno, Nevada. You're all playing cards with the Marshal Nash, after successfully apprehending Jim Hensley's gang, a bunch of cattle rustlers. They're all tied up and placed in seats while you are all at a round table playing cards. Marshal Nash, his first name's Eldridge. During the confrontation, he's been shot in the arm, so his arm is slung up in a sling. And he's not the best of sight, so you can see him squinting at his cards. What's everyone else look like while they sit around this poker table?
Well, I am, despite my beard, I am 28 years old. My name is Garrett Gordon. I am a rancher, and I am well dressed because I've got money.
Very nice.
Angel is a bit of an older man in his late 30s. His face red as a tomato, and he has a large handlebar mustache on. He's in pretty simple clothing, simple flannel pants and boots, with a shotgun at the side of his chair.
So Dirk is wearing his work clothes. He probably has a little bit of a stink to him. He's a big man. He's sitting lean back, nice and casual, has his banjo laying across his lap, and just casually looking at his hands.
Leroy, his clothes look a bit too big for him. Extremely skinny. He has brown flowing hair, has a chiseled jaw. A man in his early 30s. He's just has his posture leaning towards the table, leaning into his cards like this, with his cards in front of his, close to his face.
Well, my name is Dor Westover, but you can call me, my friends call me Badger, and you're my friend, so you can call me Badger. I'm old in my 50s, been around a long time, long gray beard, and a little bit dirty and probably a little stinky, but I'm here having a hootenanny of a time as we go and, get those dang rustlers.
All right. And joining you at the table is Doiza Mall, who is a Spanish woman who is one of the assistants to Marshal Nash. Now, Marshal Nash, he looks pretty ragged. He's wearing a black suit and an old 10-gallon hat today, and he's seen better days. But he is really excited that you've already apprehended the Hensley gang, and he can't wait to see them some bitches hang.
Uh-huh.
But let's resolve who actually won the card game. So I'd like everyone to give me a luck roll. The lowest one wins.
33.
52.
32's 92.
14.
Ooh. So I guess, Leroy, you're probably pretty happy as you take the pot, you slide it across this wooden table.
Yeah, he just grabs the money here and just starts putting him in his little pouch. He doesn't really change expression. I bet he has a good poker face. as he casually just leans back, very satisfied.
Very nice. And it's about 4 hours to Reno. You're traveling on the Central Pacific Railroad. And you know that this railroad is all owned by Knox Q. Isham, who is a railway magnate.
Yeah.
And that's when the door slides open from the sleeper car. On the other side of this postal car is the steam engine. So this is coming further from behind. And there is a conductor. He looks like he's covered in some slime. And he looks panicked and he says, I need a lawman. There's been a murder.
Murder.
And then you can see Marshall Nash, and he's like, he throws down his cards. He tries to squint at the conductor, and then he looks right towards you, Garrett, and he says, Angel, can you take care of that?
Yeah, Sheriff, I got it.
Yeah.
So the conductor, he rushes up, and he says, there's been some kind of murder. I think they found a body in Isham's car.
All right.
What's left of one.
I'll come with you, Angel.
Sounds good, Garrett. And
Marshall,
Angel,
he looks up and he says, "What was that?"
we're heading to investigate the body, Marshall.
All right, you all
Garrett.
go. Me and Deweeza will watch the Hensley gang.
An Angel sling his shotgun over his shoulder. All right, Garrett, let's make a trail.
Now, I'd like to understand something. Where is the Hensley gang?
They are all in the postal car as well. They are tied securely to their chairs,
Okay.
and they've been pretty quiet.
All right.
They've looked beaten up, and you've killed most of them in the initial shootout to apprehend them.
Is this
And there's only 8 left.
Is this a passenger car? Passenger.
No, this is a postal car, so they actually carry mail in this car.
Right, but I mean the whole train. Is it just a postal train?
No, it is a passenger car. So just to tell you where everything is, because you'd know, there is a steam engine, then there's the postal car. There are 3 sleeper cars with their own private rooms. Afterwards, there is a parlor room. And towards the end is a dining car. And after that is a very like fancy, almost like a penthouse suite, but it's like like a luxury car for private residence.
Well, let's go see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon, do you want us all to go with you or just stay here?
No, you need to watch the.
I got this. Deweeza and I got this. Go. Take care of it. Marshall Nash proclaims.
Yes, sir, Marshall.
Well, if the marshal says go, I'm going. Picks up my carbine and
Yeah, Leroy follows, not saying a word.
Okay. So the conductor, he says that my name's Mr. Chase Landon, and you're the only lawman on this train, so I'm gonna need your help. We'd like to keep this as quiet as possible, so we don't spook the killer.
Well, quiet ain't necessarily my speciality, but I'll certainly try.
If you find the killer, we can actually hand them over to the authorities once we reach Reno. And then he checks his pocket watch. We got maybe about 4 hours till we reach Reno.
you said that he had something all over him.
Yeah, he did.
What does it look like? What type of color does it have? Other than
It looks like candle wax.
Did you spill a candle on yourself there, sir?
Oh no, I got some of the mess on me when I saw it.
Where is the murder? Take us to it.
Yeah, lead the way, conductor.
All right, it's the last car. which is it's Mr. Isham's carriage.
All right.
Right. Well, I guess we probably don't need these yet. We got a long walk ahead of us.
So as you step out of the postal car, the conductor slides open the door, and you're at that point where it's connecting, and you can just see outside. There's no walls. You can see how the cerulean sky contrasts the blasted hills. You can see all the red and brown earth, which is just covered in dead grass. You are in the middle of nowhere. Eventually, you step into the sleeper car where a bunch of patrons wander back and forth. Some are enjoying the view outside. It's a very fancy train. The windows are gilded. There's nice wood paneling, very, very nice finish. And this is when, who has the lowest luck?
I got 55.
I got 45.
Okay. It's at this point when a small chihuahua, as you're making your way through the sleeper car, a small chihuahua starts tugging on your pants leg, Garrett.
All right. Well, I'm moving forward, so I'll just sort of give it a little shove to let go.
Oh, and right. And this is when a very rotund woman gets in your path and he says, "Oh, I see you've met Mr. Petals. Isn't he a cutie?"
Yes, ma'am. That's the smallest raccoon I've ever seen.
Excuse me. And then she gives you a smile that's way too... She shouldn't be smiling at this. The chihuahua comes over to you, Badger, and it starts urinating on your leg.
Badger probably wouldn't notice the smell any different, but he jumps back. God dang it! My guppity, get that thing away from me!
Don't talk to Mr. Petals like that. Come here, come here. And then the chihuahua jumps into one of her arms and she's cradling it with one arm. As soon as it touches her, it's completely content. An angel.
Right. Well, if you excuse
What's going on? You are all you all look like lawmen.
I'm just a simple cowboy, man. You got me mistaken.
Okay. Okay. Well, I will see you around. And she gives you a smile. Meanwhile, the conductor is pushing ahead.
Dang city folk.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me, ma'am. Pardon me, sir.
As you leave the third sleeper car, opening the door, you step into the parlor car where there's a thick layer of smoke from people smoking cigars here on fine chairs. You can overhear a academic type talking about his most recent adventures into Mexico, but the conductor pushes you all on. And that's when you enter the dining carriage, where you see a Chinese man. He is dressed like a butler. He is just staring off out the window in a shocked, catatonic state. Beyond that is the luxury car.
Is he the only one in the dining car?
No, there are some other people in the dining car as well. There is a bar that has rows and rows of the finest alcohol, and there's currently a lunch being served, or brunch being served. The conductor, he whispers to you all. He says, "That's Mr. Wei, Mr. Isham's butler. He actually was the one that found the body. He started screaming, so I went and tried to figure out what was going on, and then I saw a pile of something, that's for sure.
Hmm.
Poor man.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on. Let's get there.
Okay.
Is he going to
Question
be
him
okay?
later.
I think we should at least talk to Mr. Way.
Let's take a look at the murder victim and body and area before we start asking anybody questions.
Okay. So the conductor basically gestures towards the door, the last car. And even with the door closed, you can smell something on the other side, something putrid.
All right. Then Angel will slide open the door and peek inside.
Okay. So as you open this last door, which has been unlocked for you, the stench of a putrid liquid is overwhelming as the carriage door is swung open, and you see the conductor's grim discovery. With shutters drawn over the windows, the inside is still dark, with only the dim orange glow of a few electrical lamps giving any illumination. In the center of the opulent carriage of oiled walnut and gaudy gold filigree is a large pooling ichor as it rise slowly into the carpet in front of the rosewood writing table and a knocked over matching chair. Large bloated flies gorge on and feast, and they lazily explore the viscous mess, adding their droning to the ever-present click-clack of the train. So I'd like a con roll at this time.
Good God Almighty.
Gruesome sight. Gruesome sight indeed.
I got an extreme. I've seen a lot of gross,
good.
maggoty cows.
Yeah.
So
I got a hard success.
Right.
Regular.
Failed.
I also got a regular.
All right. So those of you who are failed, you feel a great urge to vomit, and you do so.
Oh,
let's
Oh.
get some of these windows open.
Oh,
Mm, mm.
don't rightly know what that is, but we need to air all of this out.
Yeah, sure thing. Dirk goes to get a window.
Badger, he could have just waited when we got outside, not in here, just added to the smell.
I say to the conductor, when's the last time you saw him alive?
I believe he was playing in a poker game last night around 10.
And he's gotten this far in one night, one day?
I don't know how to. Sir, I ain't no detective.
I just find that hard. When did Mr. Way alert you?
Well,
When did he scream?
it was earlier this morning, maybe around 7
What time
when he
is it
came
now?
to. It's 9.
Oh,
It took him 2 hours to get to us. That's suspicious.
You happen to see who he was playing against? Anyone who might
No,
be
sir.
willing to kill?
No, sir.
Leroy wants to take a closer look at the body, just to see just to make sense of it. If there's anything strange or stranger.
Okay. So give me a spot hidden.
Okay. I'll spend some luck for that to be a regular success. That's fine.
Right. So as you kneel down,
Mhm.
covering your nose, it's like a hot stench. It's still hot. And you can see a pile of clothes in this jelly that looks like melted fat. There's a few bones that can be seen inside.
God.
And the only way you could even tell that this maybe once belonged to a human being is the fact that there's the remains of a fine business suit. With your spot hidden, you actually find a gold pocket watch and a notebook, as well as a pair of aces, one dog-eared. And then there's also a wedding ring.
Hmm. You see, just
Conductor, go ahead.
I just see Leroy just taking things out, like going through the smug, going pocket watch, a
Yeah,
notebook.
digging through it.
Yeah. Hey, got some aces. I mean, at least he got a good hand before he gone, right.
No, there's
And
no
then-
reason for him to have aces unless he's cheating.
You usually leave
Exactly
the
what
aces
I
at the
was
table.
thinking.
Here, what's on the
Especially-
table?
The desk?
I thought you said that there was a round table there, or was it a desk? I'm sorry.
The round
Oh.
table was in the postal car. That's where we
Mhm.
were playing cards.
Yeah,
at the
that you
start.
were playing
Oh.
poker in the postal car.
Well, there's
Now
your notebook.
you're on
It
the other side
probably
of the
says-
train.
Okay.
Conductor, is there a stop between here and Reno?
No, sir.
Oh boy.
Is there an engraving on the engagement ring?
There is. There is a KQI engraved on the inner band.
I'm thinking,
Ugh.
conductor, you might need to stop this train. We might need to get rid of this stuff and bury it out here. Because I can't see you keeping all this stuff on board the train until Reno.
Well, we're only 4 hours away, and it'd be too much of a hassle to get the train going again and stopping it without notifying the patrons.
Well, I can see why you don't want to notify the patrons.
Yes.
Are there any stops between here and there?
No.
Well,
Um,
I guess
you-
after we're done looking around in here, you just keep this door locked tight.
Okay.
Let's talk to Mr. Way.
Okay.
uh,
So who's talking to Mr. Way? Who's staying in the car?
I'm staying in just to read through the notebook.
Yeah, I'll help
I'll-
look around the room with Leroy.
Yeah, don't take anything. He's probably got an air, but
Mm.
I'll go talk to Mr. Way.
Yeah, I'll
He's
come
just
with
outside
you.
the door, isn't
I
he?
need some air.
Yeah, he is. He's in the dining car.
Badger needs out of this room, so he'll follow them too.
Yeah.
Okay. So, from what I hear, Dirk, Leroy, and Angel are all staying in this car, this luxury car, and they're going to continue examining the scene.
And Badger and I will talk to the.
Sounds good. So, Leroy, you mentioned you're looking through this little notebook.
Yeah, to see if any initials come up with KQI or the engraving.
Yeah. So, you would know just from being on this train, the KQI stands for Knox Q Isham, who's the railway magnate, aka the owner of all this company. As for the journal, as you're flipping through it, it looks like a running tally of money that has exchanged hands throughout like a poker game. And there are the players noted down: Samantha Bowes, Harlan Bowes, Agatha C. Noels, and Lars Manning. It looks like Isham won $300
Sheesh.
in this high
That's
stakes
fortune.
poker game.
Damn, seems like we got our suspects here. Look at that. How convenient.
There's some other things around in this luxury car because it is quite spacious. There is the walnut desk, and then towards the back, there's a bedroom. And all the way towards the back, opposite of the door of the dining door, there is a door to a balcony that overlooks the back of the train.
Well, y'all can look in either room you like. I'm gonna look at this here goo, see what could have made it, or if it's the poor bastard himself. I ain't too sure.
Yeah, it looks like he melted to me.
Mm,
Looks like somebody may have thrown something on him that melted him. Like
might be.
Looks
Some
like he's
sort of-
been out in the sun for a couple weeks.
industrial chemical.
Well,
Maybe look
See
through his
what happens.
bedroom. Maybe.
mm,
Yeah, you can definitely do that. So Angel's sticking with the body. Leroy's looking at the bedroom. What about you, Dirk?
I suppose I'll stick with the body too. I'm not too sure at this point.
Okay. Other than the melted ooze and the clothes, you can't really find anything else that Leroy didn't find. I will give you the fact that nothing else is melted.
Yeah, so there's no damage on any of the
Oh,
furniture.
there are
the floor.
large bloated flies feasting on this liquefied remains.
Do they, other than the fact that they're bloated, do they look like ordinary flies? Or are they a bit strange?
No, they're just bloated.
Okay.
Do you have any natural world though?
All right. Yeah. Nice. 04. That's an extreme.
Right. So this is a common maggot. However, it's way too bloated for the time that this body may or may not have been here.
So it's
It's
almost
like
like
it'd have to
when-
go through a lot of cycles of like
A few days.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that don't make no sense at all. These flies would have to been here for at least a few days for they got this big, even if they had a corpse to feed on. Something ain't right here.
And
No,
as
sir.
where's the conductor, by the way?
Oh, the conductor is going back to the front of the train.
Okay. So
Unless
before
you need him. So
No, as I'm stepping out of the room, I look back at them and I say, something's not right on the time in here. If he would have had to have been dead for a few days, then either the servant or the conductor are lying to us.
speaking of the servant, he's there in the dining car. You and Badger see him. He's just looking out the window into the expanse.
Mr. Way, can we have a moment to talk with you?
And he turns his head slowly towards you. He says, yes.
When did you discover? Well, we need to get someplace where other people can't hear us. Would you come with me? We're going to find some place where there's nobody can listen to us. We don't want to alarm the other passengers.
Of course. And it takes him a bit of time. He stands up. He's a very thin Chinese man, and he stands up from his chair like he's being yanked by puppet strings, just without energy. Where we can. I don't want to head back into that cart.
Well, I was actually talking to the game master. Is there a spot
Oh, yes.
with nobody?
There, I would say that there is a table towards the back that's out of earshot and
All right.
people aren't sitting near.
All right, so that's where we go.
Okay.
Do you need something to drink?
No.
right.
I don't think I could drink anything right now.
When was the last time you saw your employer?
He allowed me to retire to the room for the night at 10 p.m. and to take the main room in the luxury car, as he would be up playing poker and doing administrative things.
And what time did he come back in?
I didn't see him after I went to bed.
So did you see him when you got up in the present condition that he is in?
I got up around 7 and I saw the thing on the floor. My head was throbbing, was hurting.
All right.
And they were
Other
all
than
playing
that, he was really enjoying his poker game. There were 5 people playing.
in the car back there.
Yes, in this dining car. We're playing here.
Samantha
Ah.
and Samantha Bowes and
Yes, sir. Harlan and Samantha Bowes. And then, of course,
Lance
Master
Manning.
Isham was playing. That name does not ring a bell to me, but There was a academic-looking fellow. He held himself with confidence. And then there was a blonde woman who was very quiet. They
What
were
were the
playing.
names in the book? The Boses, Lance Manning, and there was one other.
The names in the book were Lars Manning, Agatha
Lars.
C. Noels, Harlan
Agatha.
Bose, and Samantha Bose.
Noels. So Agatha Noels.
Mm-hmm.
Lars. Okay.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Anything that your Mr. Isham ever done before?
No, I've never seen anything like that before. I'm pretty sure that was Isham. The suit belonged to him. Oh dear.
Were there flies when you got up?
Yes, there was. I could only scream at what I saw.
All right, I understand. We might have questions for you later. So
He
I'll
goes
say-
back to staring outside the window.
I'll say to the others, we need to speak to Mr. Bose and this Mr. Manning. Obviously, this Samantha and Agatha couldn't possibly be involved because they're women. And this
You
is
never-
18.
You never know.
Mm.
Right. That being said,
Unfortunately, women just don't do things like that in the 1800s.
those of you still in the car, what areas are you searching, if any?
I'm looking at the bedroom to
Okay.
see. Yeah, and looking through there.
What about you, Dirk?
Yeah, I'll go back through. I'll step out onto the balcony just to take a look, but yeah, I'm getting pretty close to telling them that we just need to get out of here, get some fresh air.
Okay, wonderful. So, Leroy,
Yeah.
as you're stepping into the bedroom, it's a very opulent palace of a room. There's a lot of cabinets and beds, which are opened up. These drawers are opened up, tossed aside. There is a safe in the corner, and that lies open.
Does it look like someone has ransacked the place?
You think
It's
so?
like,
Definitely looks like that.
all right. And the safe, is there anything in the safe?
Nothing. However,
Uh-huh.
give me a spot hidden roll.
Right. Oh, that dropped on the floor. Hold on. Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, you find a handkerchief.
Okay. I think that's where Leroy calls out looks like he got robbed. Looks like someone ransacked his old bedroom. And there's nothing in his safe.
Yeah, Dirk will walk in at that and just shoot.
Well, a
Well.
$300 prize is certainly worth taking if you're going for murder.
Can Badger and
Yeah.
I be walking back into the main part?
Yeah. If you'd like. But Dirk, before you head inside, I'd like to tell you that there has been scraping on the keyhole of the balcony door.
Mm.
And then you step outside.
So how does the latch work on the outside? Is it like if I stepped
would
out
use
and
a
closed
key.
the door, would I get locked?
No, it's you would lock it manually with a key.
Okay, gotcha.
Right. And while you're out here on the balcony looking out and onto the expanse, I'll take a spot hidden roll.
Okay, it's pretty unlikely. Let's see. Nah, fail.
Okay. Sounds good. Enjoying the view. So, Garrett, you said you were stepping into the luxury car again?
Yeah.
And what about
Nice.
you, Badger?
Same.
Okay.
And are they all now in the bedroom?
Yeah, they're all exploring this luxury car, which is actually maybe 40 feet long.
So
It's got
I'm
a bedroom.
heading for the bedroom.
Okay.
Door.
Yeah, you
And that's
definitely
where
see.
Leroy is.
Mm-hmm. You see Leroy. He's knelt down and he's picking up a handkerchief.
Did you do this, Leroy, or?
And now it was all the drawers, everything. Looks like this guy's been ransacked, robbed. Look at that safe. It's
Now,
empty.
that don't make no sense because Mr. Wynn said that he was in this room last night.
Really now?
He couldn't have possibly slept through somebody ransacking the room.
He
No, sir.
did say his head was hurting this morning. That sounds to me like he had a
Got
bit too much
knocked
to
out.
drink.
Or got knocked out.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's not rubbing his head or anything. He
Well,
might be in on it.
fellas, come take
Leroy,
a look
you're
at
the
this back
handkerchief in
door.
your hand. It smells a little funny.
You see Leroy with the handkerchief. Who wants to take a sniff? Huh?
Leroy, you've got some
Alright.
strange predilections.
No
Funny
time
how-
for games, Leroy. We gotta find
Yeah,
a killer.
it smells kind of funky. But what does the smell like? Is it sour? Is it sweet?
Do you smell it?
I'll smell it.
Okay. You basically swoon for a little moment, but you catch yourself. Definitely smells medical.
Knockout guess.
I think it's that newfangled
Chloroform?
yeah, that's what it's called. Read about it in a paper one day.
Like such.
Well, if our killer managed to get something like that, I think our academic friend, Mr. Lars, might have something to do with this.
Yeah,
What-
well, fellas, real quick, come look at this balcony door. We might have another entrance into this place. It's not just the front one we came in. It looks like there's some fresh scratches on the key lock if someone was trying to come in from outside. Maybe horses rode up on us.
That's
Mm.
possible. He does have more. There are other members of the gang. I
Well,
don't think they could have caught us then.
horse
Yeah,
riding.
if
is
you whoever's
certainly-
checking out the balcony area, you can give me a spot hidden.
Yeah, I'll step out, let someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing that. The car doesn't have any like trap door on the ceiling or anything like that.
No, it doesn't.
That's a pass.
Okay. In that case, you do see the telltale scuff marks and paint marks of footprints that are attempting to climb either down or up the car itself to get to the roof.
Well, I thought that was the more unlikely option, but looks like whoever was trying to get in here came from the roof, not the desert.
I'm starting to wonder if this Mr.
The
Manning,
roof.
Like
who, do you think Mr. Manning's the intellectual?
I think. First name's Lars, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if
sounds
he's
like
some
an
sort of
intellectual guy.
doctor? He would have access to chloroform. Could have chloroformed Mr. Wynn. But if you're going to kill Mr.
Why leave the servant alive? Too?
Why not kill him too?
Well, maybe maybe a few folks at that poker game were in on it. Maybe the intellectual just wanted the money. Someone else wanted revenge.
Yeah, but revenge for what? Taking $300?
Well,
If you
these
can't
rails-
seek revenge when you're gambling.
well, these railroads ain't exactly made of sunshine and friendship, Mr. Gordon.
And also, whatever been done to that man looks like it's something more than just a poker game.
That's
Yeah.
right. He done been goopified.
Yeah.
If you just wanted a man dead, you'd stab him, shoot him, something like
I'm used
that.
to seeing a bullet hole or a stab wound. I can't even really call that a murder. The looting is the main reason I believe that someone was doing anything.
Besides
Ain't right.
the bedroom and the balcony and the goop pile in the study, the room has his desk with like a bunch of accounting ledgers on them.
Let me go take a look at those. I got some good
Better check
accounting.
those.
Again,
Hey.
give me an accounting roll.
Angel, but before you come in, you said that you think somebody came either
Yeah.
up on the roof or down. Are they still up there? Did you look?
Not yet, Badger. If you want to try, be my guest. I ain't exactly a
All
climber.
right, if you're gonna peek, give me a climb.
All right.
But while you're rolling that, I'll get to what Garrett rolled. Is that a pass or a fail?
No, I got an 83 out of 50 falling.
Okay. Yeah, this guy was rich.
Yeah, there's a lot of big numbers here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all you
So-
really have to do is threaten the man's life, and he'd give you the $300 because it wouldn't be much.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
so
had
what's-
way more than 300.
What's a rich man doing cheating at a hand of poker?
Yeah, it don't make sense.
Did you pass Badger?
No.
Not even close.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, in trouble. I could give it a go.
It's
Here,
just
I'll
really
give-
windy out here.
Do we have to catch Badger?
Yeah, you
from falling?
almost lose your hat. Like maybe you don't quite climb all the way up. Maybe something in your body, fight or flight, just hits and you just freeze up and you're like, oh, I can't do this right now.
Here, Dirk, I'll give you a boost. I ain't a climber, but I can.
All right,
move
get a
the
bonus
ladder.
roll
Yeah.
if you use your climb.
All right, yeah. Let's see
Since
what I can
Angel's helping you up.
do. Oh no! That's too dangerous, boys.
The ladder's rickety.
Even with a bonus die.
No, I rolled a 55 and a 65.
Very well.
Look, there's
All right, Dirk, how about we swap? Maybe I'll get it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll give you a boost.
All right, here we go. What's that? 19 under 20. I just make it.
Okay. Then yeah, you would see these clear footprints of in the grime that are leading down to the balcony and then back up and back across the top of the train.
All right.
And you
We
can see
got-
that they go all the way to the first passenger car and the postal carriage.
We got footprints. A lot of them. They go
Wow.
back to the first passenger car and the postal.
Let's get you down before you blow
All
up.
right.
Is it just
Were they
Brave man, Angel.
were they heading that way or heading this way from the postal car?
I think they came from either the first passenger or postal, climbed down to the balcony here, went in, ransacked, killed the bastard, and drugged his servant, climbed back up, went the same way again.
well, certainly nobody in the postal car. We were been in the postal car all this time.
Have we been awake the
Mhm.
whole time? Did we
Yeah.
take like shifts last night or something?
Yeah, of course.
So it must have been someone from the first passenger car.
Or
Ain't no
could've
way.
been one
any-
of
It's
us.
not possible. It's not one of us, and it certainly isn't the sheriff or his assistant. And the other boys are all tied up.
Man, the Hensley's boys are pretty beat up. I don't see any of them trying anything.
I'm going to go back to the
Those,
car, and I'm going to check to make sure they're really tied up good.
those guys are pretty rascally. I'm feeling a little anxious being away from them for so long.
Besides,
Okay.
if it was one of them, why don't you just jump off the train if you could escape like that?
They're true.
Is the engine in front of the postal car?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's engine, postal,
So, and
the
then
three
everything else, okay.
bed cars.
Sleepers.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's just a one set of footprints, right? Not two or three, just one.
Just
One.
the one.
And it's the same footprint.
Is it can you say what size boot it is? Does it belong
Yep.
to a
Is it
man
a
or
boot?
woman?
Looks like a man's boot.
It's a man's boot.
What's this?
But you're heading back to the postal carriage,
I
right,
am.
Garrett?
I would like
Anyone
to,
going
too.
with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And as I'm going, I am going to look for somebody who fits this description of this intellectual.
Mhm.
Do,
Okay.
Do we have anything besides a name? Do we know what they look like or anything?
Yeah, just back in when you get to the parlor car, you actually see someone reading a newspaper and smoking a pipe that matches the description that the butler gave.
Okay, not sure I want a confrontation at the moment,
Okay.
but I will.
Don't
Make
worry,
note
one
of
will
that.
actually find its way to you because you actually hear some gunfire.
From where? Farther down
The
train?
postal car. and everyone starts screaming.
All right.
People are pushing their way past you to get deeper to the parlor from the sleeper carriages, and you're just hearing just shots.
Folks,
Violent.
calm down now. Get out of our way.
Yeah, let's
Well,
go.
Leroy.
Push through.
Let's see your gunslinging skills.
All right. Takes out this Schofield.
Come on, Badger.
All right, so everyone is basically at the parlor car right now when they heard the shots, and then people are rushing out towards you. There's just a wave of people panicking and screaming. You're hearing people whoop and holler, and are just shouting angrily. Are you just rushing down into the train car?
Yes.
Into the sleeper car?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to shove through.
Great.
As we're moving through, can I just try and shout, "Everybody hit the deck, get down," to try to just get everybody to stop so we can get to the postal car faster?
Yeah, sure. So as soon as you get to the middle sleeper car, and as you're about to open the door, there is a voice that shouts out. You can hear one of the gang members, and this is Simple Ben. He says, "Don't you come no closer, you hear? I got a hostage."
It's the assistant, is it?
If you peek through the window of the car door, you can see Big Ben has his revolver to the back of one of the staff members. Looks like a cleaner who was replacing the sheets.
All right.
Ah, shit.
Now, you boys don't do nothing stupid. We caught you fair and square. You put down that gun and you take what's coming to you, because it's going to be much worse if you harm anyone else.
Give me an intimidate.
You got something worse in mind than hanging, Garrett?
There's lots of things.
I
can
got
do with
something
my
more-
buck knife.
I got a bullet with their name on it.
Where is my intimidate? No, I got a 60 out of 45. I'll spend 15 luck. Oh, I don't have much luck.
All right, I would save it.
I'll save it.
All right. Well, Simple Ben says, "Well, you make a good point." And then he shoots the hostage in the leg. And then the hostage screams out, "Roll sanity."
Damn it.
All of us?
Yeah, all of you.
All right.
No, I passed sanity.
I'm
But
good.
if he shoots the gun, I'm busting in the door and shooting
All right.
him right in the
Bang.
face.
You better not miss, or else you're going to hit the hostage.
No, the hostage is dropped if he got shot in the
Mm-mm,
leg.
he's holding him.
Yeah, hold them up.
I'm not that far from him. What, 3 feet?
No, I think you underestimate how big this carriage car is. It's about 40 feet across.
Yeah, if the luxury is 40 feet, then yeah.
They're all like 40 feet across.
And Leroy. Oh, this will be funny. Can Leroy
40
charge?
feet long.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the word.
Can Leroy charge in and say, "I got a bullet with your name on it. If you don't drop that hostage."
Okay, yeah, we'll go into initiative order. So you've already broken down the door and you've got your gun ready. So go ahead and fire, Garrett.
Oh,
get a penalty die.
Penalty die?
Mm-hmm. Just because he has a hostage.
I miss.
Okay.
I just miss.
Yeah, you don't shoot the hostage or anything, but you fire the revolver, cordites in the air. There's more screaming from the actual private rooms in the sleeper car. Your bullet hits a window, and you can hear the sound of the outside rushing in. And now, Leroy, it's your turn.
Does
What are
he
you
just
doing?
stand there, or does he dive for cover though?
Oh, he's gonna use his hostage as cover.
Human shield.
Can I try and intimidate him? Just or no? I'll just shoot.
He's probably gonna shoot you if.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna roll. I have a penalty to die, right?
Yep.
And how
All
about
right.
his brothers?
Oh, you don't see him.
Probably got the sheriff in the back.
I'll. Dang it! I rolled an 81 with the penalty die. I don't have that much luck this.
Do you want to spend to hit or spend to possibly dive
hit
for
the
cover
hostage.
next round.
Spend the hit. It's
Okay.
yeah.
Sure.
Mm.
Roll it. Roll damage.
That's what is that? D10 plus D10. Oh, dang! All right, that is a 10.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Oh,
All right. Did you roll 10 total or?
it's 10 total. One, I got 8 from a D10 and plus 2.
All right. Well, this big guy, he's still up.
Damn.
He passes his con check. And Angel, it's your turn. It looks like Simple Ben. He's raising his revolver up at Leroy. What are you
Listen,
doing?
Simple. We can do this the hard way or the easy way. If you drop that hostage and the gun right now, I swear, we'll try to get you off the noose.
Are you gonna
Just
wait for his
drop
response?
the gun.
We're kind of in the middle of a gunfight.
Are you gonna wait for his response?
Yeah, I'll duck for cover and wait for his response. I can't use my shotgun on this guy because that'll definitely hit the hostage.
Oh yeah. All right. So his response
I can't
is
shoot.
putting 3 bullets into Leroy. So Leroy, you can jump if you want.
I'm gonna try to jump for cover.
Yeah. Oh, he's not aiming at you. He's aiming at Leroy.
He's just going for Leroy.
Oh.
Yeah, I already have not that much luck anyway, so let's just see how it goes with the dog.
Ooh.
All right. If you succeed on this dodge check, you will give him a penalty die.
I succeed.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, I succeed.
All right. So he gets 2 penalty die for all 3 shots.
My glass cannon.
Yup.
Yeah.
Is Leroy dead?
No. All three bullets miss.
Nice.
One of them shoots one of the electric lamps and it starts sparking. The other one hits the door of the sleeper car. You hear a shout from within. And it's gonna be Badger's turn.
So, with everybody ahead of him, would he have a clear shot?
No.
No. Okay. And with the way that the sleeper car is it where there's like, I'm imagining that there's the hallway and then there's like little rooms that you can go into. Is that right?
Yes, there is.
So since Simple Ben just shot, Badger is just going to kind of rush forward as far as he can, and then.
You're going to try and like
rooms.
Barrel. Oh,
well, no,
okay.
he can't make the 40 feet in one turn, can he?
No.
Yeah. So he's probably gonna go about halfway and then like go into one of the rooms just so he's not in the line of fire.
All right. So yeah, I'll give that to you. As you rush past and you shoulder one of the passenger sleeper car doors, you see a teenager and he's got his head on his he's got his hands on his head and he's like, "Oh my God, what's happening?"
You just stay down there, son. The situation will be over soon.
And he nods. Dirk, it's your turn.
All right. So I'm a little confused about the scene. So we're in the same car, like so we just are in the back end and they're at the front end.
The other. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a good enough shot. I guess I have the same kind of ideas. Move up, get into cover.
Okay. Very nice. You're probably in the same sleeper car as Door.
Yeah, that's fine. just stay down, kid. You're in for a rough ride.
All right, Leroy, you dove for cover, so that is your action for the round. Garrett, you seem to be the only target there, so he's probably going to be shooting at you next. But it is your turn. You're faster than him, than Simple Ben.
I think that I will fire at him while I am diving for cover to get behind something. So,
yeah, I would say you can fire and then move behind cover. You don't have to dive.
Let's get this time. 40. I'll spend the 9 points to at least hit.
Okay. Yeah, he's as you fire and then duck behind cover, you hear him scream as you hit him in the lungs, and you're just hearing this gasping for air from his ruined lungs. He's on the ground bleeding out. He's very, very dead.
I did 1d8 plus 2. Yeah.
Yeah, he had one left. So the person who was the hostage.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way over to the
just
hostage.
collapses to the ground because their leg got shot.
Help him out.
We got a doctor on board.
Yeah, start calling out for a doctor.
You're hearing scuffling from
We've still got to
the
fight.
first sleeper train still going on.
All right.
And I'll even have a spot hidden roll.
Are there gaps between the cars?
Yeah.
Or for momentarily you're outside?
Yes.
33 on the spot hidden.
Okay, you're seeing that there's at least 2 people in the hallway of the next sleeper car over towards the front. And they're aiming at the doors.
All right, we got 2 more. We got 2 more of them boys in the hall aimed at the door. We go through there, we're gonna be Swiss cheese.
I'm going to swing out the gap, go up the ladder onto the roof, and make my way to the front end of the train.
All right.
So that
Wonderful.
we can come at them from 2 different directions.
Give me a climb then, because you're swinging out of a window.
No, I'm going in the gap
okay.
between.
Yeah, that's still a climb because there's no ladder.
There's always a ladder. Oh,
Is there? let me consult.
Not sure how you would climb it without it.
Oh, there is a ladder.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I passed my climb anyway.
Okay. Yeah. So you climb up onto the roof. You almost lose your hat. The wind's just blowing past you. There is no one else on the roof.
Okay. So then I'm going. You got to be kind of careful because the wind.
Are you going fast or slow?
I'm going fairly slow. Try not to make any noise.
Okay. Then I'd like a stealth.
Oh, I got an 06, but let's see if that's good enough.
06 should be good enough.
Yeah, it's 20%. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you are as quiet as Bobcat.
Okay. And I'm heading up there. Y'all see where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Meanwhile, while that's happening, Angel, it's your turn. As there is a staff member who's screaming in the middle of the floor, clutching at their leg.
I'm gonna tear off a piece of the dead prisoner's clothing and just try to wrap up his leg.
All right, give me
Clean
first
piece
aid.
of cloth. 07, that's an extreme.
Okay, very nice. So you think you just saved this person's life. Perhaps you had to even dig out the lead in their leg, and then you wrapped it up.
All right, fella, you're gonna be all right. Just try to get into a room. Stay safe.
Some farmer.
He whimpers as he drags himself into a private car, private room.
It's the same one as Dor and Dirk.
Yeah, it actually is.
All right,
Speaking of Dor and Dirk, what are you two doing as you're in this room with the cowering teenager and now a injured staff member?
Well,
It's just a blood trail.
I was thinking about getting on the roof with Garrett, but there's no point if we don't have someone going through the front door. So should I take that, be the distraction, or should I get up on the roof? What do you guys think?
I can take my chances being a distraction.
Oh, I can be a distraction too. Let's do it.
All right, Badger.
All right.
Let's give him
I
hell.
mean, I'm staying put here.
Yeah,
You can get a
Dirk's
clear
going
shot.
for the roof.
Okay. So only Garrett's going to be on the roof?
And
No,
Dirk.
I'd like to
And
go.
Dirk.
Oh,
with him.
and Dirk. All right. So you're going up the ladder as well.
Mhm.
Yep, me
Oh,
and
yeah.
me and Badger are running distraction at the front door, and then Leroy's
right.
staying in the first car.
Before I see Dirk's stealth, if he wants to be quiet on the roof,
Mhm.
I'd like to see Angel and door and Leroy's plan while they're on the backside towards the end of the train. What kind of distraction are you gonna do?
Well, I can't really do too much with this shotgun. Damn cars are too long. We could
All
try.
guys got to do is make sure that they're facing in your direction when we come up behind
That's
them.
true.
Wave some guns at them.
Pull their heads
How
off.
the doors into the cars are they?
They're sliding doors.
They're sliding doors, and
Yeah.
there's a glass like window.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Well, I can take my rifle and break the glass and shoot inside, and I won't shoot at anybody, but that should distract them.
I got an idea. You might not like it, but I do got an idea. I'll need to borrow your hat.
Will I get it back?
Hopefully. Might have a few extra holes in it.
It's already got holes, so we're good there. You can have
All
it.
right. I'm gonna put Door's hat at the end of my double barrel and put it up in the window to make it look like someone's coming to the door. So they just start shooting at it.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think there's any skill for that, so I'll just give it to you.
All right.
So you know how your hat has one hole, Badger? Yeah. Well, let's say it's got 6 more.
Oh, damn.
As the window breaks and a hail of bullets starts flying out. Roll luck to see if your shotgun is shot, Angel.
Maybe wait until we're on the other end.
That's a 50. That's a 50 under 55, just barely.
Okay, so miraculously you didn't ruin your gun by doing that, which is nice. But that is enough of a distraction where I won't even call for a stealth roll for Dirk and Garrett anymore because gunfire is hella loud.
Yeah, Dirk gets when he gets his second foot on the ladder, there's just a bunch of blasts under him. Oh shit.
Yep, but you're just hearing gunfire and maybe like, "Hooray!"
All right, yeah, I'll get up there and I'm definitely not running, but trying to catch up to Garrett.
The sleeper car, the first sleeper car. Are you going to go down between the sleeper car and the postal car?
Can I catch up to Garrett to where we can talk briefly?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I'll huddle up next to just rush up, keeping a hand on the roof, and just what do you think? Should we both drop down here? Should one of us jump across to the next one?
I think we need to go through the postal car because they might be in there too.
Well, so we're 2 cars behind then, right?
Yeah. I'll go to the postal car, between the postal car and the engine, drop down, and because they're going to be expecting me to come from the other direction. Yep. And I'll see if there's anybody still kicking in there, and I'll shoot them. Not the sheriff or the assistant, but.
Yeah, well, I can drop down here and take out the ones that are shooting our boys. They were already blasting.
Yeah. They're going to think that we're there.
Okay.
So we're splitting up by 1 car.
Sounds good. So you're going to keep on like moving up, Garrett?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We'll keep going to the top of the initiative order. Leroy, what are you doing?
I don't know if it's possible for me to stealth my way up, given that the distraction Angel did.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So you can get on the roof.
Or, yeah, okay, sure. I'll go on the roof to hopefully catch up with the others.
Okay, sounds good. Garrett, what are you doing? You're making your way. I would say that's another stealth roll with a bonus die because you're a little further away from the gunfire.
I rolled 44 2 times.
Okay.
Stealth is 20. So I'm squeaking the roof.
All right. Sounds good. Angel, what are you doing? Your hat, Badger's hat is now
I just
shot
lower
to
my
pieces.
I lower my shotgun and I hand Door the remains of the hat. Here you go, Badger. Sorry about that. All right, ready to rumble?
I'm ready. They're all distractified. Let's do this.
Let's go. And I'm just gonna burst in through the door. And do I see anybody in the way between me and them?
No,
Any?
no
Okay,
hostages or anything.
then I'm just
one
going
of
to-
them is laying prone on the ground.
All
The
right.
other one is just standing behind cover, aiming
Then
at the door.
all right.
You're quicker than them.
I'll go for the guy on the ground.
All right, it'll be a
And-
penalty die to hit him because he's a smaller target.
Gotcha. And then if I can, I'll get into cover.
Sure.
All right. 47 under 60. We're good.
Very nice. All right. What are you firing with both barrels or one barrel?
I'll fire one for now, just in case I need the other shot later.
All right. I would say from this range, it's 2d6 because it's about 40 feet.
Nice. And that is 7 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So the buckshot rips apart the skin and the clothing that the guy's wearing on his shoulders and and you can see that it shreds his arm. He is turned over on his back now, clutching at his arm, screaming. He's out of the
Stay
fight.
down, fella. Stay down.
All right. Excellent. Now the person behind cover, that there is Victoria Heartless McCree. She's got a lever action right now.
Woman
Jeez.
don't do nothing in the 1800s.
All right, well, here comes the bullet.
All right.
92.
Ooh. Thank God.
Yeah. So
Women can't shoot guns either. So.
wow.
Wow.
My
Nice.
daughter can. She's a rancher's daughter. But
Yeah, so you see the bullet, let's say that it just takes a chunk out of the wood paneling near your head, Angel, but it doesn't hit you. Meanwhile,
Lord.
Door, Badger, it's your turn. You're rushing in.
He's gonna take a shot at her since she shot at
Okay.
Angel
Yep.
with his rifle. Oh, 18, so that's a hard success.
What are you using?
Nice.
Winchester carbine.
Ooh, that's a big gun. Why don't you give me a damage roll? Unless you want to make it an extreme.
No, it's okay. Only 4.
Only 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so since she's in cover, she's going to take some less damage. But you hear shit as your bullet smashes through one of the corners, and she cries out, and you see a blood splatter behind her. And now it is Dirk's turn.
All right. So I come in from the back, and she's the only threat, right?
Yep.
All right. I'd like to rush her and disarm her if I could.
Wow.
just
What a
shoot
hero.
her in the back.
Okay. Yeah.
It ain't
Why
the
don't you give
cowboy
me
way.
a fighting brawl? And they're gonna attempt to fight back by hitting
Great.
you with the buttstock of their rifle.
Ooh, 10. I got an extreme.
Nice.
All right, they got a hard and you beat them. So why don't you go ahead and let's say you rush in, and as you rush in, you kind of shoulder charge and you smash up against this bandit, and you smash her up against the wooden paneling. She drops her gun instinctively as she tries to swing it around. The gun goes off, and it destroys more of the environment.
All right. Yeah.
But she has
like
been
the-
disarmed. You can see
Yeah,
she's
just-
scrambling for a knife. But
Okay.
Leroy, it's your turn.
I see that Dirk got her unarmed, right?
Yes.
Like, how does it look like? Like, how is Dirk holding her?
Oh, he's not holding her. He just bull rushed her, and then she squirmed out of that and is desperately trying to reach for a boot knife.
I'm just gonna shoot her.
Okay.
Dirk's right there.
Is
Be
it
careful.
penalty die?
You're a good shot. You're a
Goodbye,
gunfighter.
Dirk.
Oh, 42. That is a regular success.
All right. So
I'll roll D10. All right. That sucks. That is only 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Lucky her.
That's 8 total,
Off
though.
her hand.
Well, they had cover from that first gunfire.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, she's.
All right. So, yeah, maybe it was a glancing, grazing blow for to her ribs, but she's still in the fight, and she's, let's say, morale. Okay, interesting. Garrett, it's your turn. You're making your way across the rooftop of the postal car.
Yeah.
You can
And
see
can
the
I
steam
see-
engine ahead.
Can I see into the steam engine?
Yes, you can. You can see that there is a bandit. You know him as One Tooth Alvin. He's negotiating with the conductor, trying to get him to uncouple the cars.
Oh, it's actually.
But the conductor is stalling.
You got the high ground.
Conductor can't leave the engine.
Nope.
I'm going to drop down and take a peek through the window and see if there's anybody still in the postal car.
So One Tooth Alvin is like right below you, right between the cars, and he's shouting at where the conductor is.
Oh, I'll just put my gun against his head and blow his brains out.
All right, roll an impale. Roll damage.
Roll damage.
Yeah.
So it would be 12 plus 12 plus 6 plus 2.
20
plus
damage.
8. Well, I just
Okay.
put my gun against his head and blew his head off.
Yes, you do. One Tooth Alvin is no more. You can see, since he's not looking at you, you can see an eyeball fly out and hit the door, and then his body just falls off the train.
Yeah.
It makes a dust cloud. Now everyone in the postal cart does hear that, though, so just be aware.
I'll yell up at the conductor. Are you alone?
He says, "Yeah, yes," and then he says, "There's only 2 more in there."
Wait, wasn't there 8 of them? Hang on. Got 1, 2, 3. There's 1 more, and then 2 more.
I've
Yeah, 4
got
so far.
We're missing 1. That's only 7. Or 6. Right? Hang on.
3.
There's 1 in the postal, 1 in the sleeper, 2 in the second. There was
Think
You
I've got
also might not know if some died during the breakout. So.
Ah, that's true. 2 might have
But
I
died.
this
might have.
conductor just said 2 more.
Okay, well, I'll drop down then next to the door between the conductor and the postal.
Okay. Right. And you're hearing scuffling going on between that
I might give
inside the postal car.
I might give like a peek.
Yeah, there are 2 people.
Okay.
All right, Angel.
Were they facing
All right.
my direction or that
Oh,
direction?
one of them was facing your direction now because they heard the gunshot. The other one's facing the other direction.
All right.
And one of them is actually Jim Hensley himself, the leader of the gang.
Hensley,
Mm.
you better give up now.
Nah. We're gonna get to Reno and we're gonna get out of here. There's no debate about that.
It's only 2 of you left. We got the rest of you dead.
Well, I've got the marshal.
Marshall's next to dead anyway.
You hear some angry swearing coming from the postal car as he hears that. That being said, Angel, you are in the sleeper car, and there is a scuffle going on between Dirk and Victoria Heartless McCree.
Yeah, can I make it up to them?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so I'll just get up to them. I'll put my shotgun right at her back. Drop the knife. Get on the ground. I don't want to kill you if I don't got him, ma'am.
Okay, give me some kind of social role.
I thought Leroy
That's
just
not
killed her.
charm.
Persuasion?
Yeah, it works.
46. That's a success.
Okay, then she drops the knife and gets on the ground.
Yeah.
Says, okay.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
would like to tie her up if I could. Hog
Yeah,
tire.
yeah, you can definitely do that.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I see why they call women the fair sex. You're much more negotiable.
She doesn't say anything.
Mm.
All right. That being said, there is a standoff between Garrett and Jim Hensley. Jim Hensley, he's gonna shoot through the door 3 times.
Okay, well,
You're in cover.
If I see him moving to point the gun, I'll just get behind the train itself. And
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me a dodge for cover then, because that's essentially what that is.
38. Is that dodge then?
Yeah, it is dodge.
I'll have to spend 8 luck.
Okay, that means he does get an additional penalty die for 2 penalty die on all 3 rolls, which is so bad. But this is the Wild West.
Yep.
So he empties the shots. One of them hits one of the conductor's windows. The conductor instinctively ducks down. Meanwhile, the other gang member, it's Betty. Betty is watching the door. All right, Badger, what are you doing? You basically pincered the postal car at this point.
Okay, so Badger will move up to where I guess the area between the sleeper car and the postal car,
Mhm.
And as he's going in there, glancing in, does he get a chance to see?
Yeah, you see a woman watching the door.
She doesn't have any hostages or anything?
No, she doesn't. She does have her gun pointed at the sheriff. I mean the marshal.
Okay.
But she's not actively aiming at the door.
Okay, then with moving up there and getting in there and seeing all that, can Badger still shoot?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, then he will shoot at her. And fail.
Okay, so in that case, your shot goes wide. Maybe as soon as you had this shot, but as soon as you went to go and pull the trigger, the train just bumped off.
Oh, donkey spittle!
All right, Dirk, you have just finished tying up. Actually, no, you need to tie up. Give me a used rope.
All right, nice. I'm gonna make a nice good knot here. 77. I'll spend 2 luck for a regular.
Okay, very nice. So you think you tie Victoria Heartless McCree up pretty good. Now it's going to be Leroy's turn.
Good work, Cowpoke.
Mhm.
Yeah. So where am I? I'm with Dirk, right? Because
Yep.
I shot at Victoria.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, we're all in the first sleeper.
You
car.
can shoot Victoria again if you want. No one's stopping you.
Man, how heartless is a Leroy?
Up to you.
Sure, why not?
Jesus. All right, that's roll sand.
Roll sand, sure.
Dirk,
Yeah.
you just finished tying one of the best knots,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
boom, you have blood all over you.
Yeah, I fail.
I succeed on the sand roll.
Okay, that's
I
still
failed
a
mine.
1 because you're killing someone in cold blood.
Yeah.
Fail is a D4.
All right.
So
4.
you all see this. You just see Leroy do that.
What the hell, Leroy?
She'll be just another problem later. She'll might as well get rid of her.
All right, I
Had
kick
it
her to
under
the side.
control, damn it.
This is a mess. We gotta go help Garrett. Come on.
Yep. Speaking of Garrett, it's your turn.
I think I'm going to reach down and uncouple the engine from the car.
All right, give me an operate heavy machinery then.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'd be good at
Just
that.
pull a pin.
No,
Uh,
it's not as simple as that.
Yeah, it's multiple clamps that go together. You got
Well, then, yeah, forget that.
pry 'em apart with
That's
tools.
like
Okay.
1%. All right, I will. I will glance. There's two people in there. I'll glance back through the window.
Yep, and one of them is being shot at. So the woman who's looking at the cart to the sleeper car, she's just being shot at. So she's not concentrating on you. But however, Jim, he's concentrating on you. And at this point, he's flipped over a poker table that you were the table you were playing poker at earlier this morning, and he's behind that.
Can I shoot her? Is she in
yeah,
view?
Yeah, you can shoot her.
I'll shoot her. 24, which is it's almost a hard. I'll just leave it as regular.
Okay, roll damage. Can't really dodge bullets.
I got a 3.
Okay, so she screams as you shoot her in the back.
Blow her ear off. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Now nobody's gonna watch it. Ugly.
Yeah. All right. Damn. All right, Angel, it's your turn.
And with that, I think
there is a new dead body.
Yep,
right at your
new
feet.
Dead body. The other dude I shot's holding his arm, just screaming.
Oh, are you gonna shoot him too?
No, I'm not gonna shoot him. What I will do, however, is after Garrett shoots, I'm going to burst through the postal doors.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot Jamie. I'm going to shoot the ringleader.
Oh, Jim Hensley. Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, you can do that.
Cut off the head of the serpent, and the body stops.
Well, I knocked off what's her name's ear.
Oh, one.
Critical. What gun do you have?
Shotgun.
All right, you only have one shell left, so you can't just fire both. But hey, that does
4d6.
That does 24 damage because it's an extreme.
All right.
So yeah, you basically you unload the barrel into Jim. He barely he looks around. You can see his eyes open up, and then you can you feel the weight of the gun in your hand, and you pull the trigger. You basically blow his arm off and a good portion of his torso, and his body is sent flying into the air. It crashes through a window, and he just flies out the window.
Burn in hell, you son of a bitch. And then I just turn over the lady and aim.
Yeah, she gives up.
Thank you kindly, ma'am. Thank you kindly.
You
all right,
Marshall? I'm real sorry about what I said earlier.
He mutters something under his breath.
Where's his assistant?
She's tied up.
Okay.
Right.
The lawyer.
Leroy, try not to shoot this. Try not to shoot this one, all right?
We can just toss her overboard.
No, you got to kill her if you're going to do that.
She's
getting hung anyway.
Well, she's got to pay for what she's done. Hanging.
Hold on, Sheriff. What in tarnation happened here?
You said you got it.
Well, I got one of them. And he points at one of the dead bodies.
I mean, you said you got it when we went over to the other car to check on this murder.
Look, Louisa had to use the bathroom.
All right, okay. Well, hang on. That's 7.
And that's when one of them, who already had their rope untied, rushed me. But I was able to draw my gun with my bad hand and get one of them before they overwhelmed me.
All right, so that's 7.
We got quite a mess. Oh, the 8th is on the ground. So that's the one that
that's the one that
Marshall Nash shot. Yeah, that's old man Sam.
All right, so
well, let's see if they have any spare ammunition on them or some change.
No, what they got was from your supplies.
Yeah, they just took our stuff.
Damn it.
So we got ourselves still a mystery. Somebody came from this car and murdered Mr. Isham.
Yes.
Well,
you can see the patrons. They start to poke their heads out of their sleeping cars. Some of the staff, they immediately start moving the wounded and the dead to the postal carriage.
Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see.
Well, perhaps.
Thank you. You saved us.
Perhaps Miss Betty here could enlighten us on the situation. Maybe she saw something last night.
Oh, Yeah, Leroy's gonna turn to Betty. I like a good old interrogation, an old-fashioned one.
Everything I saw, you saw. I was tied up.
Hmm.
Come on, Miss Betty. You should know something more than that. Just saw something. You're gonna lie to us now when almost all your gang are dead, including your
She
leader?
shakes her head and she doesn't speak.
Hey, come on, Leroy. They
I'm not
looted
going
the
to
place.
speak to
We're
the
gonna
likes of
find
you.
a whole bunch of gear that they got out of the bedroom there.
Alright.
They didn't do it.
Well, no, if she doesn't want to speak to us, that's fine. But then we don't have any use for her anymore. So
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
ain't-
click my gun and put it against her head.
that's
We
fine. Y'all are bloodthirsty. I need to go get a drink. I'd
Hang
like to go to
on,
dining
Garrett.
hall.
Well, hold on, Dirk. You just
I'm
said something.
trying to intimidate her, but now
Yeah, you
you
go
guys are
ahead.
giving it
I
all
was
away.
going
Go ahead.
to. I was gonna intimidate her because her lady
All right,
friend already
all right.
got shot by me.
How about you two just leave this to me, all right? I'm good
Hold
with
on.
a gun, but I'm a little better with my tongue.
That's what I've heard. Um,
Oh, shut up, Garrett. You know
I've
what I mean.
I've got an interesting theory here. I think this was a distraction.
Well,
I think that our murderer came here and somehow maybe loosened their ties so that this would all go on. Because they were definitely tied up when he was murdered. And we saw the footsteps coming back and forth on the top.
Well, Miss Betty, did anyone come in while we were out?
No.
No one coming to mind. No one at
A
all?
few people came in to mail with the postman.
Would you mind telling who?
You'd have to bring them to me.
Sheriff, do you remember seeing anyone?
He squints at you.
Yeah, he can't see.
Marshall? Or is it Marshall's what's her name? Doria?
Oh, yeah, Doria.
Doria, did you see anyone?
Doiza, that's her name.
Doria.
Doiza says no, she was concentrating on watching the inmates, the
All right.
prisoners, but apparently not well enough.
Well, do you remember maybe what these people were dressed with? Fancy clothing?
They looked like patrons.
Was
I
one of
saw
them
the-
blonde woman?
No.
How
I saw
about,
Mr. Intellectual back there in the lounge car.
All right. Well, suppose we better ask him a few questions about that poker game the night before.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick back around here, see if I can spot anything out of the ordinary that some of these people maybe left behind.
Yeah, you definitely can do that. So, like I said, the gunfight has settled, and the crew are slowly starting to gain some semblance of calmness. Some of the crew is starting to clean up the blood from this luxury train, while other patrons are gathering and they're all looking at you. You're this gang of lawmen.
Are there windows in the postal car?
Yes. One of them's broken because Jim Hensley, his body flew out of it.
Yeah, check the windowsill, see if there's any evidence that somebody came in from the outside.
Well,
Besides the poker table, which is now flipped over with cards everywhere, there's also the actual like postal boxes with mail that's parcels that are meant to be shipped out.
All right, I'm going to go talk to the intellectual, this Lars Manning.
Mhm. Yeah, all right. So give me a spot hidden as you are leaving the postal car.
93. I am still thinking about all the stuff that just went down.
Okay. Yeah, so you make your way past, and you head over to the parlor where you see Lars Manning. He's talking to some of the other patrons, saying, "Oh well, looks like the gunfights died down, but that gunfight wasn't as exciting as my adventures in Mexico."
Excuse me, Mr. Manning, is it?
Lars Manning, are you a fan? And then with one hand, he holds out a photograph that's autographed by him.
No, sir. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Puts it away. Yes.
So, you were playing poker last night with Mr. Ishams.
Yes, how is he?
Well, we'll get to that. How did things go with that poker game?
Oh, well, it went pretty well. Isham won as usual, and he managed to piss off one of the other players. I think his name was Harlan.
Harlan Bowes?
Yeah. Harlan thought that not only did Isham cheat, but he thought that that he was flirting with his wife, Samantha.
So Samantha is his wife.
Yes. But I had a good time.
You seem like a rather intellectual type.
Yes, I'm just coming from California, where I gave a lecture on some of these temples in Mexico.
You were an archaeologist.
Oh yes. I interrupted some grave robbers and took an artifact off them, but I was the only one of my expedition to live.
Oh,
It was exciting. I only made it out through the skin of my teeth with a quick use of dynamite.
I see. Yes, archaeologist's best friend, dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
What sort of artifact?
Oh, it was a tablet.
Oh, well, I've seen a lot of those in museums.
Mm-hmm.
And you
do have to take care of those. You have to always wear gloves.
And
I make it a point. That's how we preserve these precious artifacts.
His wife was there, and there was another lady, Agatha.
Oh yes, Agatha. She belongs to a class of the elite. That's beyond even my reach.
Oh, why on earth she heading to Reno?
I don't know. She's a woman of few words.
Now, you said you were in California.
Yes, that's correct.
So we're going kind of seems to me like this is outside the game. We're going a roundabout way to get to Reno.
You are? No, he's coming from California.
Right. California, Salt Lake City, Reno.
He was there.
Why wouldn't you just go to Reno? Maybe I don't know my geography as well as I think that I do. So are you a wealthy man, sir?
Well, I make my money exploring and going on expeditions and finding wealthy patrons who would fund said expeditions. Yes.
How much did you lose last night?
Well, nothing I couldn't afford.
And you spoke of Mr. I can't get the name right, Isham, as having a predilection to win in the game. You've played with him before.
Oh, yes, he's quite good.
All right, well, we might have some questions for you. Mr. Ishams is no longer with us.
Oh dear. So This is a murder.
Yes, but we'd like you to keep that under your hat for now.
Give me a psychology roll.
89. My psychology.
His eyes. So that's definitely a fail, right?
Yeah.
His eyes like open wide, and he's almost shocked. It's like, oh dear. You can see he's starting to sweat a little now.
Okay. Now, I don't know what the Boses look like. Could you point them out for me?
Oh, it's that man right there. And he points at what you assume to be Harlan Bose. Harlan Bose is a man who is huge. He's got a boxer's nose and a 6 o'clock shadow. He is staring out the window intensely.
I'll say, to Mr. Manning, well, thank you very much. We might have some more questions for you later.
Oh, okay, sure. You know where to find me.
And I'll walk over to Mr. Bose.
What's everyone else doing while Garrett's going to Mr. Bose?
I'm searching the mail car for anything the people who came in with the postman might have left to maybe see who we could figure out came in.
Yeah, the postman's there.
Oh, all right. So,
and do you try to just open packages?
No, I'm not gonna go in the mail, but I will go over to the postmaster.
That's a federal offense.
Yeah. Excuse me, postman.
Yes. How can I help you?
Well, I heard before the gunfight broke out, you came in with a few folk to get some packages in here. Would you mind telling me who you came in with?
Oh, of course. If you bring them here, I should be able to identify them.
All right. Could you tell me anything about who I might be looking for? Color of their hair?
Does this have to do with the gunfight that just happened?
We have a sneaking suspicion one of the people you brought in might have helped them crooks get loose.
Oh no, couldn't be.
What makes you so certain?
Because my desk is at the front, and they wouldn't be able to go past me without. And if they went past me, then they'd for sure maybe would be able to interact with the gang that was tied up. But they never went past me. They just went up to the counter, gave me what they needed to mail in a box, and.
I see. All right. My mistake then. Well, thank you, sir.
You can give me a luck roll.
54 under 55.
Let's pass. Okay.
Yeah, barely scraping by with these luck rolls.
Okay. Well, I did come across a distinguished man. He had slicked back blonde hair, and he was trying to sell me some tinctures while using my services as well.
Tinctures, you say?
Oh yeah, miracle cures.
He give you a name?
Sheldon. Selden.
So
His name is Selden.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. What's everyone else doing?
Is there a bar on this train?
There is a bar, and that's going to be in the dining car.
So, right when the gunfight winded down, and I called them all bloodthirsty. Dirk walks up to the bar with blood splattered on him. Leans forward. Says, "You got any whiskey back there?"
Oh yeah, you part of the gang of lawmen that saved this train?
Yeah.
Well, on the house, and the bartender.
Thank you, mister.
Pours your glass. Who else? Is anyone else joining Dirk?
I'll be Leroy will be reloading his keeping track of his ammo. But
yeah, the person screaming on the ground with his arm shredded by buckshot is still screaming.
Right, forgot about him.
They've been dragged to the postal car at this point.
Can I, before I leave, can I try to bandage him up so he at least stops screaming?
I was thinking Leroy could try. He does have some first aid.
You're gonna roll firearms, right?
No, roll first aid. Well, yeah,
If you'd like, you can roll first aid.
yeah. Or maybe I'll intimidate him to shut up, or he's gonna have a bullet to his head. Either way, it's gonna be
You can roll
fun.
intimidate too. Fine by me.
Firearms or intimidate or both.
Well, depending what you want to do, that's the
I'll do
determine.
intimidate just to shut him up, stop screaming.
All right, don't fumble.
That is a hard success.
Okay, so the screaming becomes a whimper at this point.
Much better. And that's when he leaves to join Dirk.
Apologies about that. My pal Leroy is one heartless son of a bitch. I'll patch you up.
Okay, give me a first aid.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
45. That's a success.
Okay, so you patch up the bandit.
You and your boys may have left me for dead, but I won't leave any of y'all.
Oh, thank you. Oh, God bless you. God bless you.
I don't need your blessings. Now, just stay here, try not to piss any of my other friends off, all right? They ain't as nice as I am.
He shakes his head. All right. Badger, what are you doing? Are you getting a drink with Leroy and Dirk, or are you doing something else?
I think Badger will, after a minute or two, he'll kind of start wandering forward to where Garrett is.
Okay. Then, in that case, you would come across the woman, the larger woman with the dog. She's got Petals, Mr. Petals, in her hand, and she says, "You did a good job.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
Didn't he do a good job?" And she starts talking to Mr. Petals. And Mr. Petals leaps out onto you, Badger, and starts dragging at your clothing. Isn't he such a charmer? He's a good boy.
He is. Badger will slowly start to wiggle away, not really kicking, but
I'm sorry. My name is Samantha. How are you?
Oh,
And
nice
you
to meet
are?
you.
You're
You can call me Badger, ma'am. You're not Samantha Bowes, are you?
I am.
Oh,
The one and only.
so you were playing with Mr. Isham last night.
Oh, yes, I was.
And
it was so exciting, these high-stakes poker games. And then talk of explorers raiding Mexican temples.
wow. Do you see anything? Well, how late were you there?
Oh, I left around 10. And I entered the parlor and started talking to some other of the patrons.
And so, but the game was going well when you left. Everybody was happy and non-goofified.
Yes, goofified.
It just an expression. So was Mr. Petals with you?
Oh, I had to go feed Mr. Petals. That's just why I left the poker game a little earlier.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Well, I'm glad you're safe. You and Mr. Petals should probably just stay in your room, especially Mr. Petals.
Yes. Are you?
Raccoon should be running around.
Excuse me. That was rude of you to say.
It's okay. Everybody has their own type of pet, and with that, he kind of just walks, but keeps going.
Okay. Let's go back to you, Garrett, as you are approaching Harlan Bowes.
Yeah.
He's just looking out the window intensely.
Mr. Bowes.
Yes.
Bowes?
And he turns towards you. He's a larger man, and he extends his hand out for a handshake.
I'll shake his hand and say, I'm sorry. I apologize for the noise up front. There were a number of...
Everything's all right.
Well, there were a number of nasty criminals on board that were being taken to justice, but it would seem that God had something else in mind for them. And
okay.
You last night had an interesting poker game or so I have heard, with Mr. Isham.
Yes. What is this about?
Mr. Isham is no longer with us. He has been murdered.
Oh, that's awful.
Can you tell me what you did after the poker game last night?
Well, the poker game ended around midnight. Isham, he won big. He won $300. And I actually went back around 3 a.m. to knock on his cart door to apologize because I thought he was flirting with my wife. But she cleared things up. And there was no response.
You went back a full 3 hours later.
Oh, yes, that was keeping me up all night. Because one doesn't want to ruin one's reputation with someone else just over a card game, or someone thinking that they were flirting with their wife.
What sort of flirting did he do with your wife that you picked up on?
Oh, the glance, the smiles.
How much money did you lose in the poker game?
Oh, I lost $50.
That's a lot of money to lose.
It is.
Oh.
And a little more. And a little more. Lost my pride.
What happened exactly after the poker game? Did you and Mr.
Well, I went
Isham
back
go
and I
for a
talked
drink?
to my wife. Isham said he was going to head back, and I think he went and got a drink with the Manning fellow. And I don't know what happened after that. But when I went back around 3 a.m. to check on them, to apologize to Isham, I didn't hear any response, so I left as I knocked on their door.
Did you hear anything unusual? Any noises? Any snoring?
No, it was quiet. It was quiet.
Well, we are looking into this, and we might have questions for you later.
Yeah. Well, best of luck, Deputy.
All right, and I'll walk away. I'm going to go rejoin the others.
All right, so they're all at the dining car.
So I've spoken to Mr. Manning, and I've spoken to Mr. Bose. Mr. Bose claims that he couldn't sleep because he felt guilty about accusing Isham of flirting with his wife. And he decided to go to Mr. Isham's car at 3 a.m., nearly 3 hours after the poker game had ended. And I find it very difficult to believe that he didn't just figure he'd wait until the morning and apologize.
Yeah, 3 a.m.'s a late run.
And he would have known that he would have been waking up Mr. Isham. Sounds fishy to me.
And
now, Mr. Manning seems to be the flamboyant type. He's an explorer, adventurer, archaeologist, had a lot of stories about Mexico, which the others seem to talk about as well, that he was talking about them. But I couldn't tell whether he was lying. When I told him Mr. Isham was dead, it seemed that he got a little sweaty, but then it's kind of hot. They haven't invented air conditioning yet, so.
What's that?
Oh, it's an idea that I had once, but I think it's a dumb idea, so I'm just going to let it go. I'm quite honestly, I'm at a loss. I don't know who could have snuck back there.
Well,
I talked to his wife. That was the lady with the thing, the creature,
Yeah.
Mr. Petals. She said she left at around 10, which would have been about the time that Wei left as well.
So the only person we haven't found yet is that blonde-haired woman.
The quiet one.
Agatha
Noel's.
Noel's.
Speaking of blonde hair, I think we might have another suspect to try and find on this here train.
Really?
Apparent-
Who?
The postman, I spoke to the postman about them folk who were getting mail before the gunfight broke out. Apparently, there's a snake oil salesman on board. Maybe that could explain the funny smelling handkerchief in Isham's room.
That's possible.
I think his name was Selman.
Well, there's only so many people. We might need to talk to all the people on this train.
Roll luck, Angel.
Oh, 09.
Okay. So you're all at the bar, and as soon as you say, I think his name was Selden, Samantha Bowes comes up behind you and she says, "Oh, I was telling that gentleman about Mr. Manning's exploits last night."
So he was at the poker game.
No, he wasn't.
Ah.
When I went to talk to feed Mr. Pedals, I saw Mr. Selden was there, and we just struck up a conversation about some of the people on the train and how Manning had an ancient tablet on the train as well.
There might be more to that high stakes game. I'm thinking.
Would you happen to know where that salesman fella is right now, ma'am?
I have not seen him.
Since last night.
No.
I imagine that the conductor of the train would know who everybody was on the train.
Oh,
You
sure.
could ask him. He should be able to show you. Yeah, maybe he could come up with some concoction that would melt a man's flesh.
Man, knock another one out.
You said something about a tablet, like this ancient tablet.
Well, he's an archaeologist. He has gewgaws and things that he finds in,
Oh, I was telling Selden how Mr. Manning escaped from a temple with his life. He was the only one who escaped, and that he was transporting this tablet.
Yeah, well, in my experience, people make up stories like that to sell things.
Yeah, I told him that tablet was on the train. Manning had it secured with Isham.
With Isham.
In his safe?
Perhaps.
Well, then, I think we gotta find this Seldman fella.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard to do.
Look for a man with slick back blonde hair. That's
Just
what the
walk in
postman
and
said
say,
he looked
Mr.
like.
Selden, are you here?
Fair enough. Well, he's probably in one of the sleeper cars if he ain't in here, the parlor.
Okay, excellent. So all of you are going to check out the sleeper cars, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully we wipe the
sounds
blood
right.
off.
All right, then
Looking for Seldman.
let's take a bio break.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
So the investigators go towards the sleeper cars to investigate this Selden character. I'd like a spot hidden roll, please.
87. I'm looking at the beautiful woodwork.
79.
27.
I fumbled.
Hell yeah.
That's a.
So everyone felt.
I succeeded.
So you go up and down the sleeper cars multiple times. You're not seeing anyone that fits the description of this Selden. However, Angel, You do see a patron. He's been standing in front of the bathroom for like the full amount of time, just knocking on it. He's getting pretty agitated.
Is there a problem, sir?
This someone's in here and he won't get out.
How long you been waiting?
I've been waiting for almost 15 minutes, half an hour.
Get the conductor to open up the door.
Yeah.
And you see from inside, occupied.
Excuse me, sir. If you're done with your business, there are other people who need to use it.
No, sir. No, sir. It's not safe out there. There's a gang out.
But
They're all dead.
if you haven't noticed, sir, the shooting's been gone for about half an hour now.
How do I know you're not lying and that you're not a bandit?
If I was a bandit, you think I'd be making pleasant conversation?
Give me a social roll.
I'll go.
Persuade.
Yeah, persuade. 52. That is a success.
Well, I guess you're right. And you hear the latch on clock.
Thank you, sir.
And you see a man with slicked back blonde hair and a he's dressed smartly but in simple fabrics.
Well, Mr. Selden.
Oh, so looks like my reputation precedes me. Would you like to buy some of my elixirs and tinctures?
Not exactly, friend.
They'll extend your life.
Of course. Well, not exactly. You see, we found something that I think you can help us with your elixir expertise.
Oh, what happened?
Well, unfortunately, there's been a murder on board.
Oh, no.
Mr. Esham, unfortunately, was the victim.
I'm sure there were a ton of murders after that gunfight, too.
Well, this one happened before the gunfight. Dead night, I'm afraid.
Oh.
In his bedroom.
What happened?
We can't really say what exactly happened to him yet. We're still looking into what exactly got him. But
That's a shame. He's got no next of kin.
How would you know that?
Everyone knows the railway magnate.
That's true. He is pretty famous. Or infamous, depending on who you ask. But in his bedroom, there was a handkerchief. Funny smell to it. You have any idea of what could have made it so?
Yes, I could probably identify it for you if you hand it over.
I think Leroy could have put it in his pocket and just gave it to him.
So he wafts it. He says, "Yes, this is chloroform."
And not to pry, do you happen to have any chloroform with your elixirs?
No. Why would I sell that?
Well, I don't know what to put in snake oil.
Oh, can I help you with anything else then?
Would you happen to know anyone on the train who would carry chloroform?
No.
Which room are you staying in?
He points to the one in this sleeper car, the one in the middle.
All right.
Would you mind if we took a look in your room?
Why?
Well, because there are some things missing, and we would like to see if we can find them.
Okay, go right ahead.
Thank you, sir.
So I will look in his room in places that you wouldn't normally look.
Yeah, he's clear. However, give me a spot hidden roll.
Oh, 45. Where's my spot? Oh yeah, by 5 points.
Okay. Yeah, he has chloroform in his suitcase.
So you do have chloroform.
Are you saying that, Tim?
Yeah.
Yes, but it's not for sale. That's medical use.
You just told us that you don't have chloroform.
Well, I didn't have it for sale. I thought I was talking to customers.
No, you didn't think you were talking to customers.
I offered this gentleman here some tinctures, didn't I?
Well, Mr. Selden, do you happen to be traveling with anybody else?
No, it's just me.
Are you sharing your room with anybody?
No.
What did you do last night after you talked to Mrs. Bowes? She told you all about that fancy stuff with that Manny had.
That old tablet.
Give me a psychology roll.
Actually passed. Rolled a 10 out of 10.
Nice.
All right. So as soon as you, like, it's for an instant. As soon as you mention the word tablet, he just he winces a little, but then he maintains his composure. And with your, and I'll let that psychology roll ride. He's just been lying to you when he says, "Oh, chloroform isn't his," or "I didn't mean to sell it."
Okay. So someone bought a hit of chloroform off of him.
Mr. Selman, we we don't like to be flim-flam here. Yeah, you may not have noticed, but we've been deputified. So unless you'd like to go and visit the judge when we get to Reno, I think you best start telling us the truth.
What crime did I commit?
Let's see.
What are you accusing me of?
Association of murder, friend. If you
I
supplied,
did not murder anyone.
but you might have supplied the person who did with chloroform.
No, I have not sold any chloroform to anyone.
Well, have you given any to anyone?
Given the evidence that we've already collected, it does seem to start to point to you. Now, if you can explain to us how it is that chloroform was used and you have chloroform.
Well,
Nobody
maybe
else
someone
knows.
else brought chloroform onto the train.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one that would carry chloroform. Doctors would carry that.
Leroy is not, feels like this is taking too long. He's going to click out his gun. He's going to point the barrel to his head and then say, "You better start talking."
Give me an intimidate.
Yeah.
Could I give him a bonus die on being like, I just saw that dude kill a lady in cold blood. He'll kill anyone.
No.
Okay.
07. That is an extreme success on a 10.
Okay, so you point a gun at his head and he says, "Don't shoot me."
Hey, you better start
And
talking.
he yells that out loud and people are watching you.
Look, stop dilly-dallying. We found chloroform over where Isham's body is. And Garrett here found chloroform where you're sleeping. Better start talking straight, or this bullet will go through your head. You got it? So you better answer these questions straight. No semantics, no wordplay. Be straight.
I don't know nothing about the murder. You can't just treat people like this.
I
Did we
just
say
did.
anything about the murder?
Yeah.
I did tell him Isham was murdered.
We opened with that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's just holding him. Like he doesn't have any patience.
You can roll psychology.
Oh, he has no nothing on psychology. Let's see.
Anyone
That's
have any
it.
psychology level.
Anyone can roll psychology.
He
I'll
nope,
give it a
nothing on
shot.
Leroy.
I'll spend the 4 points to make that a success.
Okay. So he definitely looks like nervous, but for good reason. He has a gun pointed at him. And there's also the fact that there is a bit of truth to what he's saying. He doesn't know anything about the murder.
What do you know about this here tablet that we keep hearing about?
What tablet?
Oh, don't give me that. Leroy, you
All right. Hang on.
Okay.
What?
Well, let's say Manning, right? He showed me the tablet, and something was wrong with it.
wrong how?
I don't know. I didn't understand it. It was just wrong.
Tell me,
How?
Seldman, did you happen to sell to a Mrs. Noel's? Long blonde hair?
Uh, no,
Hmm.
I don't know Noel's.
How about either of the Boses or Mr. Manning himself?
Oh yes, I'm great friends with Mr. Manning.
He buy anything off of you last night?
Give me a psychology roll again.
Nice. 02. That's extreme.
Okay, then he was being honest about not knowing Agatha Noel's. He's lying about knowing Manning.
Hmm.
He's lying. He's probably lying about uh, Manning allowing Selden to see it,
Okay.
considering that it might be put away in a safe. He wouldn't just be carrying a tablet around and showing it to people.
So he shouldn't know what the tablet. So he shouldn't know what the
Correct.
tablet looks like. And he's
Unless
telling
he
the tr-
actually
saw it
stole it.
himself.
Yeah.
And he was telling the truth about not seeing Miss Noel's.
Yes.
Okay.
And you think he's telling the truth about not knowing anything about a murder.
Okay. You know, it's quite funny, Mr. Selman. From what I could tell, that tablet was being kept in a safe in Mr. Isham's bedroom.
Oh,
So
was it?
how could a man like you see it?
Like I said, I have friends in high places, and I'm sure someone as esteemed as Manning would allow me to look at it.
I don't think you do, sir. See,
And then he glances at Leroy with the handgun pointed at his head.
you see,
Yeah,
I ain't a big fan of you snake oiler folk. Never knew an honest day's work in your life. Pecking on people who really don't have anything else to lose for longer life, regrow their teeth, all that. So, I'm gonna give you one last chance here before I let Leroy simply blow your brains out.
Yo, you can't just do that. I'm a citizen of the United States.
he's pushing the barrel even much more harder across.
I can't control what Leroy does.
You're not gonna
He's a
shoot
wild
me.
cannon.
Hey, Slick, you don't want to fuck around with this guy.
So,
I'm innocent.
tell
I
us,
did not
He
murder
doesn't
anyone.
care.
tell us everything you know, every little detail about every little thing you have done from last night to this moment right here. And every word better be the truth to a T.
Tell us about Mrs. Bose.
Yes, she came out of a poker game and she told me all about Manning and his exploits.
Did she tell you about the tablet?
Yes, she did.
Oh, how was she enthusiastic about the tablet? Was it just a happenstance inclusion, or was she very excited?
You know, women, they like to talk about exciting stories that they've heard. She was telling everyone on the train.
GM, she was described as a rather rotund woman.
Yes. That's Samantha Bose.
Fat woman with a little dog. Did she have
give me a spot hidden, Angel. And whoever saw the footsteps. You can give me a spot hidden.
I think that was just him.
Yeah.
I was the only one who got up. 40 on the dot. That is
40 on the dot?
success.
Yeah, shoe size matches.
Matches his.
the treads on the bottom the same?
Yep.
I
And you can even see just the slight bit of just oils from the top of the roof.
is there a window bias?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab him by the collar, open up a window, stick him out.
He still has the gun. It's like, it's either...
That roof look familiar, Mr. Seldman?
No.
Paint was still wet there, Mr. Seldman. You should have changed your boots.
What are you talking about? Why are you doing this to me?
I switch hands. I take off one of his boots.
Yeah, it's dirty with
Footprints
the grease
are pretty
from the top.
easy to track, Mr. Seldman. And I toss the boot out the window. Now, if you don't want to end up like that little spur-spangled boot...
Now we don't have the evidence.
He's got a pair of boots.
Yes, he does.
All
right.
Where's the tablet?
You better give me...
Look, you don't want to mess with the tablet. It does things to your head.
Like what? Is it worse with the bullet through your head?
It whispers to you.
So you did, in fact, break into his room and murder.
Yes, you caught me.
Okay.
But I didn't kill Mr. Isham.
Well,
who did?
What did?
When exactly did you get into his room to steal the tablet?
Around 2 a.m. I made my way across the roof, broke in, lockpicked the balcony door, and then broke open his safe. And took the traveler checks, and I took the tablet.
And what about Mr. Wynn?
Oh, he was out. He was sleeping. He was knocked out cold.
So what was with the chloroform?
And he smiles at you.
That's what the chloroform was for. All right.
A nervous smile.
Did you do this alone? Are you working with someone? You better talk now.
I don't shoot me. I didn't work with anyone.
Well, I won't give Leroy time to shoot you. I'll drop you out of this window right here.
Why? You can't just murder me.
Yeah, come on, guys. He admitted. Let's get the tablet back.
When you went in there, where was Mr. Isham?
I think he was still playing cards or talking to Manning in the dining car.
All right. And I pull him back through, and I just drop him.
All right, he stumbles onto the ground. He tries to catch himself clumsily.
Someone tie him up.
Hey, get that the chloroform you found, Garrett. Maybe put him some use.
Where's the tablet?
It's not in my room.
Where's
I can show you where it is.
Just tell us where it is.
You wouldn't be able to access it. That's why.
God damn it.
Why?
He doesn't say anything.
Does somebody else on this train have the tablet now?
Yes.
Mrs. Bowes?
No.
It's in the train. It's in a
Mr.
package.
Pedals?
No.
Mr. Pedals?
Someone's trying to mail it off the train. That's why. Federal offense to open mail that ain't yours. Perfect way to stow a stolen object on a postal card.
All right, take us to it.
Yes.
Are you gonna tie him up then?
I would like
tie him up.
Or his hands. You can bind his hands for sure.
Yeah, just tie his hands up.
Now, Leroy, just because he's tied up doesn't mean you can shoot him.
Doesn't mean he's a target.
He gets to live a little bit longer. You're lucky.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna reload my shotgun real quick because I just realized I have not yet. So.
Sure.
Yeah, I got some ammo ready.
Okay. So, as you are walking towards the back, you can see that he is leading you into the postal car.
Okay.
He says, if I let you
point out the box, Seldman.
All right, but can we talk about any
just
making the sentence a little the sentence easier?
That's up for the judge, but we'll put in a good word.
We'll say you're a good. We'll say you're a good little scumbag and helped us find the damn thing you stole.
Okay. And then he says, can you retrieve my package? He says to the postal guy. And the postal person takes out 2 packages. He says, okay, well, you can open them.
All right then. And Angel will open up one of them.
Yeah, you find
looking one.
they're both boxes.
Okay.
The heavier one, you can probably think it's a stone tablet. So yeah, you definitely open it up, and it is a stone tablet, which is it has some strange writing. Are you taking it out of the package?
No, I'll just open up the package to make sure that yes, it is the tablet.
Yeah.
What were your intentions? Is it addressed to somebody?
I just addressed him to himself.
Ah.
So he was going to mail it out to himself
So
to get it off the train, not in his luggage. And so if you searched his room, you wouldn't find it, which you just did.
So if your intention was to get, why would you even want this thing?
Because it was in the safe, so it must have been valuable.
Like
To an archaeologist.
Shrugs.
Not wrong there.
But you're claiming that you didn't murder him.
No.
Yeah, well, Garrett, how could he have? I mean, we never even really thought it was murder. He snuck in the back and he robbed the place. I have no explanation for the body.
Yeah, except that who's the most likely? It's going to be the robber.
Well, honestly, just to put my own curiosities aside, I'm gonna open the other box he was trying to mail out.
He said that the Chinese guy was asleep.
Well, he knocked him out. He was asleep, and then he chloroformed him.
And that Mr. Ishams was still playing cards, but we only have his word on that.
Yeah.
Well,
he also had Manning's word saying, hey, he was playing cards or talking to him during that time.
Yeah, but this guy could have broken in at 3 a.m.
Well, he said he got in around 2. The only other person, as far as I'm aware, who knew exactly about the tablet and was at the poker game
is the woman,
Ms. Bowes, and the blonde-haired woman. We still haven't found her yet.
So there is about $2,000 in traveler's checks.
Holy shit!
Never seen that much money in my life.
Damn.
And you wanted to steal a rock?
It was in the safe too, okay?
Oh.
And there's something wrong with this rock? Whisper things? What the hell are you talking about?
Don't touch it.
It's just a rock.
Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Well, we don't plan to. We're keeping it in the box.
It's just a piece of evidence.
I've seen some weird things in the mountains. I've seen horse flies. I almost chased a chupacabra into the Sierra Mountain mines.
Yeah.
But Mr. Selman, I never heard a rock whisper. What did it whisper to you?
It was whispering all at once, but you could understand it.
This is all nonsense. We found the murderer.
I'm not the murderer.
No, he ain't the murderer.
Unless he can goopify.
And as you hear that, as you're spending time in this postal car, the man whose shotgun wound is bandaged, you can see that there's large flies buzzing around him.
I'm gonna go around and look at him.
Yeah. There's definitely some worms. He's passed out at this point, but there's definitely maggots and worms on his arm.
What the?
Did we just notice them, or did they appear when when Angel opened the box?
You just noticed it.
Okay.
Well, didn't we treat his wounds?
I did treat his wounds. He didn't have any of this before. This is new. And even then, how the hell did flies get on him? The only other flies on the train are 3 rooms down.
This
Or
is starting to
rooms
feel
now.
something like a witch's curse.
Let's-
If you ask me.
Let's look at those other bodies. Let's see if everybody's degrading at this rate.
Yeah, the bodies, they're definitely being eaten by flies.
Something's up.
This is the devil's work.
Something's feeding on the dead. Almost
And at
like
this point, the blonde woman that was described, the Agatha, as she enters the room, she looks around.
well, Miss Noel's
Yes.
the final piece to our little puzzle.
I have a feeling it's not the final piece.
Well, one of the final pieces anyway. We heard you were at a poker game with Mr. Isham last night, correct?
Yes, I was.
What exactly happened, if you wouldn't mind talking about it?
I lost.
Hmm.
Isham won.
How much did you lose?
$60.
Oof.
Steep.
What happened after the game? Where'd you go? Who'd you talk to?
I went back to my private cabin. Give me a spot hidden.
Is that everyone or?
Yeah.
Nope.
38. That's a success.
Yeah, you see a giant bug on her dress.
Oh,
Ma'am, you have a little something there.
She looks down and she brushes it off.
Have bugs always been attracted to you, ma'am, or is that a new
No.
thing?
Can you
Do
tell
you
us
have-
what you did after the poker game?
I went to bed.
what time?
10 p.m.
Poker game was over at midnight.
Give me a power roll.
Everybody?
No, just Garrett.
Oh, okay.
84.
All right. So,
Sorry, Angel.
no, she just says, give me the tablet and leave me alone.
So I failed. Do I do that?
You do exactly that.
I turn
I'm raising
Get-
my gun as soon as she says that.
Garrett, what the hell are you doing?
I'm giving her the tablet.
No, don't give
We
her the
ain't
damn.
doing that.
I can't resist. I give her the tablet.
Yeah, she takes the tablet. She begins
Unless you
to just
guys
walk away.
grapple me.
Yep. For
She
sure.
begins to walk away towards the end of the train.
Can I get around her and aim my gun?
Sure.
Stop right there, ma'am.
She's gonna keep walking.
Can I just shoot her?
And
I
no
don't
luck.
know. Me?
No,
Or-
Angel.
Angel,
Oh,
me.
okay.
39, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, she walks through you
What the hell?
because what happens is her flesh starts to melt away, and you see like a bunch of bugs go around you, and they're
What
like
the
surging
hell?
forward with the tablet.
Do we see this?
Oh yeah, roll sand.
Oh my! What? The-
What in God's name?
Well,
Yeah, it's a fail.
Yeah,
Success.
to see this is a little disturbing. So you can roll 2d6 to see the true form
Holy crap!
on a fail, and on a d3 it's gonna be
Oh,
a d3 on a success.
D3,
no,
okay.
double sixes.
All right, yeah, sorry.
I got
Oh,
a 3.
jeez.
Oh. 8.
Yeah, I'm down to 39 out of
So-
55.
All right, you're probably indefinite, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I'm at indefinite too.
Okay, so 9.
I lost more than 5 and passed my intelligence.
All right, you have a phobia of bugs now, Dirk, and for you,
Checks out.
you for one round You faint, Angel.
Yeah, I just turn around, turn back, and just flop on the ground.
Yeah, you can see this mass of bugs, like it goes in your ears and your mouth and past you, carrying this tablet, and it's breaking into a sprint down the length of the train.
Shoot.
What's everyone doing?
I'm gonna shoot
Okay.
at the tablet.
Ooh,
Sure.
smart.
All
I'm
right.
actually quite satisfied because I did what I was told.
That's all right.
Damn you, Garrett, and your weak will.
Working against us from the start.
Oh, that is a hard success.
Nice.
Okay, roll damage.
Okay.
Hopefully
Oh,
you
that
get-
is 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Tablet.
Yeah, you shoot the tablet.
What happens? Like ricochets? I mean, I can't
I mean,
imagine.
it's hard stone, so yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely damage the tablet.
I
You
see
don't
the
destroy it.
I see the attacks like 1 parentheses 3. What does that mean?
Means you can fire 3 times if you're taking a penalty die on all 3 shots.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. At least it's it. At least I can do some damage on the tablet. That's something worth doing.
Okay, but at this point, she is making her way down to the next car.
God damn it.
So what's everyone doing?
I'm gonna start chasing.
I'm passed out.
You get back up, Angel,
Okay.
because it's one
Yeah,
round.
yeah. When I get back up, I start going with Leroy.
Yeah, destroy the damn tablet. He just starts running.
I'll follow them, but I'm the very last one at this point, obviously.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, as soon as I get within like 10 feet of the bugs, I'm gonna fire with my shotgun.
Okay, well, we're gonna actually add into chase rules, which is why I want to
okay.
know what everyone's doing. Because if you're
Okay.
just staying,
Yeah.
that's fine. All right. So for chase rules, give me a con roll, and you're either gonna need an extreme to increase it by 1, a normal or hard to make it stay the same, or a failure to reduce it by
That's an
by
extreme.
1.
006.
I got a normal.
All right. So your movement turns to 10. Very cool.
I kind of want to spend 12 luck to make it an extreme. I got luck to burn.
Okay. So Dirk, your movement goes to 8. What about you, Leroy?
I only got a normal success.
So your movement stays at 9.
yeah, no.
Badger?
I got a 98, which I don't think is a
Ooh.
critical success because my
Yeah, so your movement
con
goes
is
to
over
6.
50.
All right. And Garrett, are you like chasing, or are you just going to
No,
like, stay at the
I'm
back?
just sort of following because I'm still kind of in a daze from being
Okay.
controlled. I've got a move of 8, but I don't
Mhm.
think that I'm running, so I'm just walking.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll run in a minute, but not yet.
Darn bug witch.
Yeah. And so I have whip entangle. Could I try to lasso the tablet?
Oh yeah, but at this point they're a cart away, so you'll actually have to get to them.
Okay. Well, that's my
And-
goal.
And at this point
Come on,
we're gonna head into chase proper. So Leroy, it's your turn. You've got 3 movement actions.
How far am I from her? In this.
So right now you're in the postal carriage cart, but there's a lot of bodies flying around that you might trip over. So I'm gonna need a dex roll
Yeah,
to
makes
get past
sense.
that
All right.
if you're running at full speed.
Yep. Oh,
And
that is,
the passengers at this point, they're all screaming.
it's a hard success on the dex roll.
Yes.
I'm just going to close in on her because the range on this gun is 15 yards, so 45 feet. So just
Okay.
trying to get in range of her.
Okay, sure. So once again, she's in the next cart, so that means you have a door that's closed between you and her, or it.
Yeah, I'll keep going. So I need to roll another.
Yeah. So as you start to make your way through the cart, so that you succeeded that dex roll to like jump over these bodies to keep your footing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now there is a bunch of passengers that are just screaming and trying to make their way towards you.
Can I roll intimidate to say, get the fuck down?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, that's not good. Okay, sure. I don't know if that's YouTube. I'll spend 7 luck for a regular success.
Okay, so yeah, they start screaming and they are cowering and getting out of the way. They're pressing themselves against the walls, making away. You do have a clear shot.
I'm gonna shoot the tablet again.
Okay, give me a penalty die because it's hard to hit.
Yeah, I want to make sure I got because.
She's running now.
Yeah, I knew there was something wrong with that. Sorry, that quiet blonde woman from the start.
It's always the quiet ones who turn into giant swarms of bugs.
Let's see. That is a regular success with even with penalty. To shoot at a tablet.
Yeah, roll damage.
Okay. That's only 5 points of damage from that.
How much damage?
Just only 5 points.
Give me a power roll.
Oh no. This is not gonna
that's
be
16 points because it took 11 last time.
Yeah. A power roll? Okay. That is regular success.
Okay. Yeah, so you start gagging and you taste the taste of rotten fish in your mouth.
Yeah.
Something is definitely trying to force its way into your conscious.
Yeah, I guess
you passed your power, so you're fine.
I think the guys for a moment you were like almost about to gag after shooting her and said, just shoot the damn tablet. And
on it.
Yeah.
All right, Garrett, it's your turn. So Leroy once again is ahead in like the second sleeper car because Leroy just rushed ahead and then shot. You're still in the postal car and you'd have to get through a couple of obstacles. So what are you doing? You got 2 movement options, Garrett.
I'm coming out of it and seeing that everybody is running ahead, and so I'll run behind them.
Okay. So the bodies on the ground are an obstacle, so you'll have to give me a dex roll as you step over the corpses of the Hensley gang.
45 out of 60.
Oh, okay. So you leap over them gracefully. They aren't a problem at all. And because Leroy shouted at the passengers who are trying to flee and get out of the way, they aren't an obstacle. So you just move up to the second sleeper car. That's where you are.
Everybody out of the way!
Angel, you've got 4 movement actions because you're super quick.
All right. So I got to get over the bodies because I'm
Dex roll.
the car. That is a 19. That's
all right. So you leap over that Hensley gang, and you make it into sleeper car 1.
Yep.
You can use another action to just pass the sleeper car 2.
Yep. I want to get like right up to her if I can.
Okay.
And fire just point blank with my shotgun through her and the tablet. I want to try and hit both at once as close as I can.
Okay, sure. Give me a roll.
And I will do both barrels for this shot. Yep, 41. We're good.
Okay, roll 8d6.
All right.
She's going to die for cover. Actually, yeah.
Let me go ahead and grab a couple extra d6 here.
Holy I rolled an 01, so but that just gives you a penalty die. So roll an additional penalty die.
All right.
Oh man, I thought she's going to Matrix the whole thing.
No.
All right, still
dodge
41.
Cover is dodge. Oh, okay. So you hit.
Yeah, I rolled better on the second one. So all right, so that's 4. All right. 4, not 4, 8. Hang on. Sorry. 4, 8. Well, Yeah, 11, 13, 15, 18 for the first 4. Ooh, jeez. 6, 12, 18, 24.
Okay, so the lady, right, or what was a lady, she's actually going to move herself in front of the tablet to prevent you from shooting it. So all of that damage is going to go to her.
All right.
But she's made of bugs,
Mm,
so your pelts do minimum damage.
got it.
So you do 8 total.
Damn. All right.
Very nice. But you like shoot a ton of bugs, and you can see the bug guts fly everywhere.
Ugh, Christ.
That's gross.
Yeah. That's all I can think of doing. I got a plan for next round, but that's all I got for now.
All right. Now it is Badger's turn.
Is there a railroad lantern in here in the postal car?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is.
Just what I was thinking. Light them up.
So Badger is going to grab it and then just start running as far as he can.
All right, give me a dex roll. You've got 1 movement action because you've got a move of 6 right now.
No whammy. Rolled a 100.
Oh, my lord.
Oh.
All right, you trip
And
over
it's
one
a
of the
postal
bodies.
card filled with paper.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right, roll luck.
Badger.
Roll luck. Just
All right.
Can I get?
All right, hold on. Sorry. One just fell on the floor.
100 again.
98.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
All right, so you're like, grab the lantern, run, huh, and then you trip, and yeah, you basically trip. The lantern shatters. The playing cards go up. The table goes up. The postage goes up. Take a D8 of damage, and you're on fire.
Oh no, this might kill him.
2 points of damage.
Okay,
Oh,
you
wow.
are on fire, so that will double damage every turn.
So double damage this one?
No.
or
So
next turn.
basically, you're
Next
taking
one.
1, then 2, then 4, then 8.
Gotcha.
The more you're on fire.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is not good.
Oh,
At least we're far away.
There is smoke that is filling up the postal car. Dirk, you see this because you're also in the postal car.
Yeah, that kind of seems like the bigger threat now. So I think I would like to disengage the chase.
Okay. Well, we're gonna stay in combat rounds, so you still have, let's say, 2 movement actions. So, because they're interchangeable, combat rounds and chase rounds.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 actions. What do you?
Get Badger out of there. Find water.
All right, he's still on fire. So,
Yeah.
What do you mean by get him out of there?
I grab him and pull him out of the car.
Okay, give me a strength roll.
All right.
You're just spreading the fire.
I might.
He's still on fire.
I'll tell him
He's
to
still
roll in
on
the other one.
fire.
He's got a flammable liquid on him.
I got a regular strength.
Okay. Yeah. So you drag him out. He's on fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Try to pat him out. Get him rolling on the floor.
Oh,
look
if
for
you're
water.
trying to pat him out, then
Yeah, I'll do that.
yeah.
Then you're
I
getting
would say
flaming oil all over you.
give me a luck roll.
Gotta try to save him.
Success will
it's-
give him a bonus die to
Oh.
put himself out.
Throw
Failure.
a
Okay.
blanket over him.
So I would have been fine, but I spent all that luck to get better chase roll. So I
Oh.
just failed it.
Okay. I guess you're on fire too.
All right.
So take 1.
Stoically.
Some of the oil on you. And yeah, you feel your flesh burning. Meanwhile, Agatha, who's in sleeper cart 2, she's just going to surge ahead.
We're doing so good until
Is
this
the
moment.
is the train engine slowing down at all? I mean,
No.
if he saw the smoke,
Well, he also saw the woman. He's currently in a bout of madness.
oh,
So he's panicking. Everyone
Whoa.
who's seeing this is panicking.
if he freaked out, panicked, if he let go of the dead man's clutch, then the train's going to stop. It's going to slow itself down.
And yes, it is slowing down.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Now that actually makes it a bit
So
easier.
I'm gonna yell to all the people back on the train. The train is on fire. As soon as it slows down enough, get off the train.
Yeah, everyone is panicking because you say the train is on fire. Everyone's running around now.
It's a wooden train, mostly.
Damn it.
Yep. So Agatha is going to rush forward.
Well, maybe that'll
Harlan
slow her
Bowes
down at
sees
least.
her and he starts like taking out his revolver and he's like, "Oh, what is that?" And then he starts firing. Those of you in Sleeper Car 2 roll luck.
Oh no, this is not good.
Yes.
All right. 40, 45 below.
I got a 30 out of 27. So that's
I'm good.
I failed.
Okay. Yeah. Would you like to dive for cover then? No.
Yes.
Leroy.
Yeah.
Give him penalty die.
Oh, jeez.
How'd you do?
Oh, oh wait, I failed on my luck roll. On a third.
Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. So yeah, that means he's just gonna shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get hit by one of the stray bullets.
Oh,
How much
Carl.
damage do I get?
Yep, we're about to find that out.
Okay,
oh
sure.
dear.
Because it might actually just kill you.
It
Yeah,
might.
that's fine. Leroy has a good run.
Okay. There's like a 20% chance you die, so
Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
Only.
Oh,
Wow.
no!
Oh yeah, you just
Leroy!
in the panic, you just get shot in the head. This is the best.
Oh god!
Everyone
I
else
was
who saw
doing
that
so
roll sand.
well
I know we were doing so good
Because
until the
of-
bug showed up.
the firebug mountain man.
Yeah, roll sand. Everyone else.
Yeah.
Would you like to play as Louisa, who is
Well,
also in the post?
Our Badger
Sure.
and Dirk
Give me
somewhere that
the
they can see
Spanish
him?
lady.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry.
All right. 06 on sanity. I'm okay.
All right, on a fail, it's 1. I mean, on a success, it's 1. On a fail, it's D4 plus 1.
Are Dirk and Badger rolling sanity? We're kinda
Whoever was in
preoccupied.
Sleeper Car 2.
So just
I don't think we were in Sleeper
Yeah.
Car 2.
All
Yeah,
right.
we're busy.
You just see Leroy's dead
We
body.
were a little
Yeah,
preoccupied.
I just see Leroy drop as the bullets start flying.
He's still firing crazily into the he's trying to
Watch your
shoot the woman.
goddamn fire, you maniac!
Okay. And the bug swarm creature just surges ahead. Garrett, it's your turn.
Can I don't have mechanical, but can I roll like luck to see if I can figure out how to decouple the train?
If you calm down the conductor, he can probably do that.
The conductor's way over there.
If you calm down any of the staff, they can probably do that.
All right, I'll grab the closest conductor or whoever is running the train and say,
Oh, there
You've
was
gotta-
the injured staff member in one of the sleeper rooms.
"Yeah,
He
you've
was
got
shot in the
to
leg.
you've got to uncouple the train. It's on
Well,
fire."
Oh, okay. That's good enough. So he gets to work with uncoupling it. And he's uncoupling it where between Sleeper 2 and 1.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I guess I'm on the fiery part.
Okay. Angel, it's your turn.
I'm gonna charge ahead after the bug lady.
All right, you've got 4 movement actions. So Harlan
so-
is still shooting. Roll luck.
Okay. 24. I'm good.
All right, so are you going to rush past him or are you going to...
Yeah,
Because
I'm
he's
gonna.
still firing. He's still trying to fire at the swarm of bugs.
Okay, so I'm just going to shout over at him. Stop shooting! You ain't hitting shit.
Give me a intimidate.
Uh-huh.
Can I try persuade? I have no intimidate.
Yeah, that works.
All right.
What a mess.
21. That is a hard success.
Okay. With a 21, yeah, you persuade him to stop, and then he looks around, and you just see bullet holes like going up into the top and through the windows and into Leroy.
And then with I'm going to try and tackle through the bug lady and get the tablet out of her hands.
Okay, right now she's in the parlor. So
All right, so
you'll have to move up more.
Yep, I'll get up to the parlor and then try tackle.
And you open the door, and then
tablet.
there's a trolley cart with serving afternoon brunch, and that's just rolling right to you.
I'm
Give
just
me
gonna
dex.
All right.
Or a jump, whatever. Whatever you think
Let's
of.
see. 55 under 60 on Dex.
Okay, so you basically jump on
just
top of one of the
sidestep it.
dining tables or the parlor chairs, and you sidestep.
Mhm. And then I'm just gonna try and dive through the swarm of bugs and grab that tablet.
Okay, very nice. Give me a fighting brawl.
All right.
You're fast. 4 movement actions. I got a hard
6. I'll spend 1 luck to
Ooh.
make that an extreme.
Okay, very nice. So you basically you dive, and there's bugs swarming all over you. They're biting at you, and you are both like tumbling into the dining room where more people are scattering. The alcohol, one of the pastors smashes into the bar and spills, shatters the glasses of alcohol, and that starts to spread as well. Ooh. Okay.
All right. You damn bug lady. You want this tablet? Come and get it.
You're tussling. You're tussling for sure. It's now Badger's turn. You're on fire. Roll. What are you doing?
Badger.
So do I automatically take damage?
Yeah, take 2 now.
Okay. He's still okay. He's at 8.
Or Badger.
So
flaming oil on you. What are you doing?
Are Dirk and I still in the postal car?
Yes. I believe he dragged you out.
Okay, so we're in the whatever.
You're probably in the
sleeper
between
car.
space.
Sleeper 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I think he'll dive into the sleeper car because the whole wind probably isn't helping the oil. And then I guess start rolling on the ground.
Okay, roll luck.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
Yes, success.
Oh, okay. Then you are no longer on fire as you start. You roll, and you maybe use the sheets. But Dirk, you're still on fire, but you've got 2 movement actions for the purpose of this.
Yeah, same thing. Grab a blanket or something if I can, but get
All right,
inside
give me a
and
luck
roll
roll.
around. Nope. Fail.
All right, take 2 damage.
All right.
And
I'll throw a blanket over you when I get there.
all right. And your skin is getting pretty crispy. This is worse than being in the sun all day.
Yeah.
I don't think you're in the chase anymore.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right. So this creature, this bug swarm, is just tussling with you. It's going to try and rip the tablet out of your hands. The tablet is cracked and damaged. There's 2 bullets in it.
Another fighting brawl.
Yeah.
All right. Come on.
Use it to squish the bugs.
1.
Oh, 1. Incredible. Okay. So you yank the tablet out of this thing's hands. And now it's going to try and kill you. So give me a fight or dodge.
I will try to dodge. And can I give myself a bonus die by using the tablet as kind of like a shield?
No.
Okay.
Because it is a swarm of bugs.
It's a swarm of bugs. Yeah. Figured it wouldn't hurt to ask, though.
Yeah.
All right. Let's check my...
I got a normal.
30 on 30. Success.
Okay. So you actually are able to hold on to the tablet and not get chewed up by these bugs. You're basically struggling. You're smashing against all these things. You're maybe you even smash up against a table, and it's getting pretty ugly. Give me a spot hidden roll.
008.
Okay.
I think I know it's at least hard, but let me just double check.
So as the train is slowing down,
that's extreme.
You notice it gets very dark outside, but only in a specific. It's like you're under a giant umbrella. This train is under a giant umbrella, and you faintly hear the flapping of wings above the train.
What the hell?
But once again, you're still tussling and in a fight for your life. Deweeza, it is your turn. You are probably in the first sleeper car. You've dragged Marshall Nash out. What are you doing? You see all your friends chasing after this bug woman.
She is gonna give chase, of course, making sure that Marshall was like gotta maybe tell him to stay put. If it slows down long enough, to jump.
Okay.
So as you run past me on the floor, I'm going, ow, I'm on fire. Ah, help me. Ow.
I'll see. Can I attempt to put help Dirk out since he's on fire?
I'm on fire.
How?
Pat a blanket over him.
All right, since you're using a blanket, I'll let you roll. Really? Why don't you roll luck with a bonus die?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see where he's.
And I would say if you fail, you don't catch on fire anyway.
Okay. All right. Wow. Even with the bonus die. No, wait. No, right. Yeah, I got it. I got 13. All right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Dirk is now no longer on fire. This is good.
Thank you.
Very good.
We got to go help our friends.
Yeah.
Garrett, you are overseeing the staff member. He's uncoupling the car.
Correct.
And it is working. He uncoupled the car.
As soon as he does that, I'm going to move forward. Which side is the lounge on? Is it on the train side or the uncoupled part?
Back end.
It's on the back part.
Fuck. Well, there's probably a couple of seconds I got. I'm going to run back and see if I can get a bottle of alcohol or something.
Okay, so you are going to use
run back forward.
All right, so right now you're in sleeper car 2, and they've just uncoupled it where 1 and 2 are.
Yeah.
So you're running to the dining car.
I'm going to grab a bottle.
Yeah, so you end up getting to. You actually do get to the dining car, and you get there right when and you see them fighting, and you're noticing
I'm
the dark
confused
shadow.
now. I thought
so you're in sleeper car 2. You would have to go to sleeper car 3, then to sleeper car then to the parlor, and then there's the dining car where Angel and this thing are tussling.
Oh, I thought they were up by the engine.
No, we're all the way down in dining.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm running to them. That makes it even easier. I'm intending to get something like brandy, and
they're in the dining car.
Throw it on the insects and light it on fire.
All right, but since we're still in chase, you basically move over 2 cars. So you're in the parlor car now. Okay. Just because you have 2 movement action, you move 2 cars.
And if that's where the bar is, I'll grab
Yep, it is.
The brandy.
All right, Angel, you are fighting this thing.
I'm going to try to position our scuffle in a way where the bug is standing
fighting
on
brawl.
Fighting brawl. Fighting brawl first. 11. That is a hard.
Okay, it is holding on to this tablet. You're holding on to it. You yank it over. You position yourself. You still have 3 actions left, which is crazy.
So yeah, I'm going to position myself and the bug so where she's kind of standing, I guess, on the alcohol on the part of the floor that's been spilled with alcohol.
Oh yeah, she is.
Yeah, is there a candle or a lighter on the bar?
No, none that
box of matches.
Box of matches, you'd have to open up a drawer. Probably
All
Garrett
right.
would have to do that.
All right, fair enough. Trying to think of what I could do. to keep this bug in place?
I mean, that's good for now. You're like in position, so
Yeah, I'll just keep us. I'll keep us in that position.
okay.
So when Garrett has a chance to light her up, he can do it.
Yeah. So Garrett, you're in the parlor car, and they're in the dining car, so they're like one over.
Okay.
So you'll have to get there.
All right.
Louisa, you're in sleeper car 2. You've just put Dirk out. He's no longer on fire.
Well, not out of his misery, but he's now not on
if you
fire.
want.
Ow, I'm on
sorry about
fire.
that. Yeah. She's gonna keep going. She has a little derringer. She's gonna try to help.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you make your way to where Garrett is, because you have 2 movement actions for movement 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'll just be right there. Hopefully by the next turn I'll be able to help Angel out.
Parlor. All right. So Dor and Dirk, you're both in sleeper car number 2. You are no longer on fire. You're a little crispy, but you'll live. What are you doing?
I'm really hoping that we can make it to the action before the cars get uncoupled.
The cars have been uncoupled. You're on the side that's not on fire.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
So we're all on the same side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, great. Going to help.
All right,
Engine, Postal, and Sleeper 1 are all chugging out of here.
Yeah,
Reno.
Dor, you get to sleeper car 3 because of your movement speed, and Dirk, you get to the parlor.
All right.
All right, so this thing is going to try and kill you, Angel. So give me a fighting brawl or a dodge. Which one do you want to do?
I will dodge.
Okay.
I'll just keep on dodging. Stand regular success.
Okay. Yeah. And I will say that it will try and move now. So it'll just try to go to the back car. So
what can I do to try to keep it in place?
Fighting brawl.
All right.
Because you're basically just like holding on to this tablet, fighting over control of it.
04.
04. You're rolling so hot.
I know.
Okay. Yeah, then I guess you're staying in the dining room.
You ain't going nowhere.
Which allows Garrett, who is in the parlor, to move up with one of the movement actions he has. Okay. And are you going to spend the other movement action getting a lighter? Or trying to find a lighter?
I'll do that after I douse the bugs.
Okay.
Or no, where the bug is standing, she's in a floor that's covered in alcohol.
Yeah.
So you could just get a lighter and drop it.
Well, I want to get all the alcohol all over the bugs.
All right.
Yeah, if he splashes, then they'll be more effective.
That's fair. True. All right.
So I'll splash. I probably have something to light with, so
yeah, give me a throw.
All right, throw. Let's see, where is it? What is my throw? 20%. I'll spend 7 to make it.
Nice.
And I've got my lighter.
So explain what you're doing. You're lighting a bottle.
I've got it's
or you're
brandy,
throwing it. Yeah.
So I'm splashing it like that onto the bugs.
Okay.
And then I'll throw
you get
my
some on
lighter
Angel.
at it. Yeah, well, Angel, get out of the way.
Everybody else has been on fire.
He doesn't even have to get out of the way. It's like
it's your turn.
The bugs will.
Yeah.
Once the bugs have their wings all on fire,
I'm just saying he's gonna take some of this.
That's fine.
I'll throw a blanket over him.
I'm gonna use the Molotov damage.
All right.
Which is 2d6. So I
bring it on.
2d6. 3 and a 6, so 9.
Okay. So Angel, you also taking that?
I'm still alive.
Give me a con roll.
When the
2
bugs.
HP.
Yeah, the bugs are on fire.
All right, and I'll then grab Angel and pull him back out.
You don't have enough actions for that.
Okay.
That's a hard 27.
Okay, so you do not have the bugs are burning. The mass is on fire. You also managed to stay conscious, Angel.
All right.
You're still holding on to this tablet.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to yank.
You're on fire.
The tab.
Roll luck to see if
All
you're on
right.
fire because of the burn.
And my tower and my glass house came tumbling down. Fumble.
You fumbled.
100.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
you
I
just take
suppose.
one additional damage.
All right.
This is going to be your last turn alive because you're going to take
Yeah.
damage anyway at the start of your next turn.
All right.
Unless someone douses you.
I'm on my way.
So you've got like 1 health left. You're holding on. You're fighting.
All right.
What are you doing?
Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to basically push me and the bugs onto the floor, and we're just gonna go up in flames together. I'm taking this
Okay.
thing with me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me a fighting roll. Try and dodge. 98. I fumbled. Oh yeah, I guess you both go up in flames.
Yeah. So
Roll sand, Garrett.
21. Pass.
I'm taking us both down.
It's just one.
It's just a farmer.
All right, so you leave the tablet on the ground. The both of you are just writhing on the floor. The bugs are dissipating. However, that umbrella shadow, which was over the cart, you're feeling. Garrett, you're in the dining car now. You're feeling the car, this floor underneath you become like weightless as you are being slowly lifted up in this cart.
Me or the car?
The car.
Aliens?
You
I'm
feel
fine.
something grab the top of the car, and it like grabs it, and now
Something's
it's
got a
lifting
hold
up.
of it and it's lifting it.
Yeah.
Oh, the flapping wings. There's. Okay.
I'm gonna. What could I use to smash the tablet?
You definitely feel the
Use my
the
shotgun.
twisting metal of the connectors just snap
Yeah.
as the car is just going up.
Ooh, actually, quick question,
Mhm.
Alex.
Yes.
Can I roll a luck check to see if my remaining shotgun shells
Didn't go off.
explode and break the tablet? Just to see.
I would say
Just
sure.
let me kill it.
Yeah, just
I'm gonna do this.
I think your luck roll determines if the shotgun is even there.
Okay, fair enough.
You're on
I'm gonna
fire.
take my gun and
Okay.
smash
All right.
the tablet.
Roll damage.
All right. Well, if the
I would
if the
say-
pistol whip doesn't do it, I did succeed on the luck, so the shotgun is there for the taking.
Okay.
What would the damage be?
I would say it's a D6 it's like a club.
3.
Okay. Well, once again, it cracks more. At this point, this cart is about 10 feet off the ground now. Approaching 20. Louisa, you are in the parlor. You just see the car in front of you just get lifted up. You don't quite see what's holding it from this angle.
There's no way I can get into that parlor
No.
car now.
Actually, I guess you would see now that it's off the ground 10 feet. So yeah, roll sanity.
Well, that's fine. Let's see how she's gonna break. Okay, roll sanity. Oh, 32. That is a success.
Okay. Yeah, it's 0, but you think you see something as large as a whale, a little bigger than a whale. It's got huge gray leathery wings and millipede-like legs, which are holding on to the top of this train car. And it looks like it's just going to fly away.
But
Is the train car I'm in right now, is it slowing down?
Yeah, it's slowing down.
And I just look at the other two, like there's Dirk and the door, right?
Yeah, eventually they'll get there. So let's say for the sake of it, Chase is over.
Yeah, I tell him that there's no way we can get to our friends now. They're being lifted away.
All right. So Alex, hear me out. My friends are in there, and I'm an insane cowboy.
Okay.
Can I lasso the car and pull myself up?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, thank you.
Give me a use rope.
All right.
Let's go, Dirk.
Okay, I rolled 100 actually.
Oh no! You're the worst cowboy.
Okay, so this is what happens. You get everything secure and all that, but you fail horrifically. So roll sand because you're seeing this cart get lifted up. You're seeing this gigantic whale manta ray creature.
No good.
All right, and maybe roll d6 on a fill.
All right.
And you make the perfect lasso, right? But it wraps around your leg, and now you're being dragged upside down. You're lifted up.
All right, that's cool.
You're being dragged off into the sky to do a burn.
And the world looks upside down to you. And Badger, what do you do?
Lots of screaming.
I think by the time Badger gets there, still being, a little probably indefinitely insane or whatever it was before.
Yeah.
It's just too much for him seeing all this. He's seeing Dirk, flying away. It's like that wingly creature's done scram noodle away with Dirk, and he just starts backing away.
Badger, grab on!
No. You think you might be able to shoot the rope?
Oh, I didn't. All right, yeah, sure. Then he will definitely try.
That's gonna be. I'm gonna need a. It's gonna be a hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was just regular.
Do you want to spend luck?
I might as well. I've got a bunch.
Yeah,
so
burn it.
Doing math. Yeah. All right. So
okay. All right, Dirk. You're taking a D10 damage as you're falling 10 feet.
All right.
Upside down onto
this
your
might
neck.
kill it.
That's what.
I actually just rolled a 1.
All right,
wow.
then it's not so bad. And you roll and you kick up a lot of dust and dirt. Meanwhile, Garrett, what are you doing? This is about 20 feet off the ground now.
So it's like one big, gigantic whale-sized insect.
Yeah.
I'm going to lean out the window and shoot right into it.
Yeah, all right.
Point blank.
You get a bonus die.
That's what we do.
You get 2 bonus die. 1 for point blank and 1 because it's huge.
Hell yeah.
77 and 07.
Nice.
Yeah.
How much damage?
Yeah, roll damage.
And I'll probably shoot all 3 times.
Okay.
I mean, it's the size of a barn.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Roll. Just roll damage 3 times.
10 times plus 2. 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 6. 15.
15. Okay.
Nice.
It drops the train car about 20 feet. You're in the train car.
I'm on a fiery train car.
Yes, you are.
We're on fire.
I'm gonna
It's
roll
filled
damage
with
now.
booze. This is going to be a fireball as soon as it lands.
That's true.
We need to get out of the way.
All right. So this is what the rest see. As you see Garrett lean out the window, fire 3 times of this thing, it winces and lets go of the train car. And the train car, roll luck, Dirk.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, right on. I passed.
Oh, that's good.
Oh no!
Because right next to you, the train cart, everything inside takes 15
Oh yeah.
damage. And then I guess it would explode. So
Yeah.
Dirk, how lucky do you feel?
Yeah. About 57.
I rolled D8. That's the explosion damage as the crumpled like train car explodes as it hits the ground.
All right, the explosion did 4 times as much damage as the fall, but I'm still good.
All right, you dust yourself off.
But I'm in the train
Destroy
car.
the tablet.
You are in the train car.
You said 15 damage?
Yeah, I think that's
I'm blown away.
I'm beyond dead.
But good news is you think the tablet's gone.
Is the bug lady dead?
Shattered.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And in the distance, this creature flies away off into the clouds.
I'd like to unload at it, whether I hit or not.
Yeah, sure.
Dewey says just
Mothra!
Giddy up, little eldritch
What
creature.
a mess. What a mess.
Is Badger still running? Like, how far is he?
Yeah, Badger's probably just running off into the distance.
He's running to Reno.
Because it's a long way to Reno.
Going back to the farm.
And it is the end of the line. You are stranded in the hills outside of the city. You're either gonna walk to Reno or await rescue. But that's the end of the scenario.
Well done, everybody.
We did it.
As you leave a god-awful mess. Just picture a train on part of the train's on fire, another one's just smoking, bullet holes through all of the nice amenities, and then the last cart is just crushed. How are you going to explain this?
The Hennessy boys.
The Hennessy boys.
Hennessy boys.
Yeah.
So what actually happened was the fact that, hey, there was a poker game, and previously Lars Manning, he got this tablet from Mexico, and he actually escaped the cult by blowing them up. And he gave this tablet to Isham to store away for safety. But of course, he likes to talk about his travels and his adventures, so he told everyone. And eventually, Selden, he heard about it. And during the middle of the night, maybe around 2 a.m., he dropped in, unlocked the door. The Mr. Way, he was already in bed, so he made sure he was going to sleep while he trashed the room. So he used chloroform, and he broke open the safe, took the tablet, took the bonds, and he went off and went to mail that later in the morning. At that point, Isham, he comes back after a meeting with Manning, after just talking until like maybe 2, and he goes and does paperwork. That's when the bug, the crawling one, came for the tablet. It's like, where's the tablet? It's not in the safe, so he gets liquefied.
I see.
Yeah, so this crawling one is searching for the tablet. And then when the butler woke up at 7 a.m., he saw the liquefied organs and screamed, went crazy. And that's when you got involved, because you were just the only lawman available as you were transferring the Hensley gang. And the rest just played out how it was, how it did, which is complete chaos.
Well done.
Yeah, that was great.
Very good.
Our players included Tyler Hudak, Connor McKeen. Sorry.
It's
Our
all right.
players included Tyler Hudak, Connor McKeen, Caleb McDowell, Nell Hipple, and myself with Alex Sun as the Keeper of Arcane Lore. We have a Discord server where you can chat with other members, you can set up private games, and you can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Podbean or iTunes. If you'd like to help support our show, please visit our Patreon account. Just $1 a month helps us a lot. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows. And leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Thom Raley, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the universe of H.P. Lovecraft and the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Until next time, good luck and good gaming.